Test, test, test. Okay, I think we might be good. All right, you're awesome, Nina. I'm gonna do some mic checks with Tony then, real quick. All right, thank you so much.
Nina, beat up.
Hold on, let me.
Mic check. Check, check. Let us know if you can hear us out there, guys. Looks like there's 10 of you.
We're good to go.
And it looks like we're good to go.
Yep, I'm gonna listen in.
All righty. You guys out there in the chat, let me see who's out there listening to us right now. If you could put something in the chat, I'm not sure.
Check, check, checkity check.
Mic check, mic check.
Check. Check, check, check. How's that?
Can you hear us out there loud and clear? There we go. Sounding good. Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, let me take this.
Second. All right, we should be good to go.
All right, one last mic check. Friday fight night. Kenneth Juarez, Michael Pope versus Brandon Krug and Denny Wynn. The winner of this match goes to the final 8, and they will be one match away from a lot of money. So big match tonight. Still, I think the nerves probably settling down a little bit after getting one under your belt, but we'll see who can handle it out the gate and who comes out strong. Eugene.
We've also, and both these teams have been out here before. Not only that, and you and I were talking, these teams, both Mike and Kenneth, as well as Denny and Brandon, they've played with each other hundreds of racks together. So yeah, I think we should see a level of comfort here.
Yes, and you got to ask Alex Baggy-Lion when he was in the booth. That was pretty awesome last week. He was in he was in the booth with us, and Eugene asked him specifically about Scotch doubles and what he does, if he does anything different or whatever. And Alex's first response was, if you're going to play Scotch doubles, you got to spend some time with your partner.
Yeah.
Spend time with your partner outside
Yep.
of the arena, whatever, friendship, trust,
Absolutely.
and all kinds of things that go along with making a good team.
Break bread, have a couple laughs, get comfortable with each other's presence, understand each other's kind of ticks.
Yep, he said it's all about it. A lot goes into it. I mean, of course, you can show up at the pool room, throw a couple of guys together,
Sure.
and they can click just like that.
Sure. And some other teams have the exact opposite.
Right.
Right? Two on paper great players, chemistry's off. Oil
Yep.
and water.
Oil and water. Both these teams are oil in a can.
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully well-oiled machines.
All right, Andrew Brain, Pitts, what's up? He's going to be here tomorrow. Thank you, Jim. Joshua B. Check, buddy. Bill Helmer said we're sounding good. We're about ready to get started here, so I'm going to let the teams know after this rack they can get at it.
Let's go, Kenneth and Mike. Mama's cheering you on. Love it. Thanks, Betty Blake. And as y'all have any feedback, whether it's the video or the audio quality, if something's sounding funny, we're still tuning things in. So please continue to provide the feedback as you have, and it's been super helpful. Mr. Schwindeman, rooting for Kenneth and Pope.
I told them all, if it goes 29 to 27 tonight, they all get an extra bonus $1,000. So I think they're already formulating a plan how to make this go deep into the night.
Yeah. He's put $1,000 on it.
Sean Schwindeman says, let's go. Kenneth and Pope.
Yeah, we're getting some love out there.
We got any love out there for Denny and Mr. Brandon Krug? I know we will if Ashley's listening.
Oh, you know Ash is listening.
You out there, Ashley? Who's out there? Let us know. I know a lot of people are already in Vegas. A lot of people from our room here
True.
are at the Vegas Nationals.
True.
The pros are playing out there side by side. It's a great venue. Lots of booths, hundreds of pool tables, and then you got Griff's. Always can go there late night for some, if you need some action or want to sweat action. If you love to sweat the action, it's at Griff's. And then, of course, you're in Vegas. Lots of fun going on in the pool world right now.
Yeah, if you could find a table over at Griff's. Oh, and here we are. We're going to start. We're getting the lag off.
Here we go. For the lag, I'm going to call a foul on the lag. Did you see that in the pro tournament? There's been a couple of
were they hitting side rails or something?
they hit too soon, and here comes the ref. Skyler went a little nuts because he froze it, and they had to re-lag it because they
'Cause of
both
the
got down. Yeah,
timing?
something stupid.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. I don't think I'd ever.
Nah, I think lag is all about the person next to you and timing it appropriately with them.
There's an
Yeah.
art to it too.
Oh.
Do you like to let the other guy go first, or do
Right.
you like to get up and not think about it and
Right.
go first?
Right? Yeah, I don't know. Do you have a preference?
You know what? I used to get sharked. I sharked myself, and I can't remember which way I did it. But now we play in Napa League. You lag for all the break. I just get up there and hit it. And
Just go.
As soon as I set the ball down, I
Just
hit
go.
it. I feel like
Yeah.
I like to hit it, and I like to walk away too. I like to do the walk off, lag, and I don't even care. So then I go back and I check. Oh, I won.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I like to walk it off. I hit my ball. I don't sweat it. I just walk back
I
to
like
my
that.
chair.
It's the
Here we
lag
go.
mic drop.
We're off, Eugene.
Yeah, we had Denny stick the lag. Starts off with a break, but breaks dry.
Dry break, and it looks real runnable here.
Yeah, sure
with
does.
a good pattern. You might need a bump here on the 5 or the 10 maybe, but everything else looks open. The 8 looks like it has a pocket to the right hand side.
Yeah, no huge concerns here. All right, we got Mike Pope up at the table, checking out what to start with. As far as openers go, I think the 14 is just kind of really juicy there and appetizing, and there's really nothing wrong with stripes. So it looks like that's what he's going for. Really no wrong answer, stripes or solids.
Ooh, and he takes care of the 10, and it stays in the position where it can be made in the corner.
Starts off
So
addressing the problem.
That's a great shot. Looking real quickly at the table. I don't think he can see the 10, so he's going to have to probably take the 15, but got to pay attention to the 13 ball is in a little bit of a tricky spot by the rail.
They're on the right side, yeah.
So picking your pattern to get down to the 8 ball, I'm going to start figuring that out right now, Eugene.
100%.
I don't want to start picking unless I know I'm trying to figure out what my last ball is. Pretty good shot there by Kenny.
Yeah, nice cut.
Okay, this is what I mean. If they take the 9 ball out here, now which ball? They're starting to pick off balls that could possibly get them to the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Down the road here.
That's a good point. There's not many kind of vehicles to get to that side of the table if you start picking these things off. But at the same time, going 9, 11 is the best way to get to 13. I think that's what they're looking at.
Yeah, he has 2 options. He can shoot the 9, a clear shot at the 9, or a real tough cut on the 13.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking the 9. I don't blame him, because they can definitely use the 11 to get on that 8.
He went to go for the 13 pretty much now.
I think they can still see the 10 ball.
Yeah.
So now they got to play the 10. Way better. Thank you. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, Friday fight night, round 2, 1 match tonight. The winner will go on to the final 8. Last week we took 2 of the 2 winners of last week's matches are in. Jacob Casados, Ben K, and who was the other winner? Eugene.
It was April and Aaron versus
Ryan Lockhart, the vicious Viking, and Martin Cano.
That's right.
What a match that was,
My
too.
gosh, yeah. And those 2 teams were just both very strong.
That was a great match.
Super
Battled right down to the end. So these guys looks like they're taking care of their pattern. I think Pope wanted to come back about 4 more inches.
Wanted to be a little flatter on that, yeah.
Yeah. Now the titty might help him here. Sometimes that titty kills the cue ball.
Yeah.
But
I think
kind of a tough position play here to get to exactly where they want. It looks like there's enough rail that the cue ball is going to be moving here.
Yeah.
Towards the 11 ball. Yeah, this is tricky. This is tricky.
You got that 1 ball there too. It's kind of discouraging the kind of straight across stun.
Oh, the speed.
Oh,
he's going to be hooked here. Yeah, he lost his cue ball.
Oh my.
Lost it and frozen on the back of the 7 ball. So they were looked like they were good to go. I think they needed to be flatter on that 13 ball.
Yeah.
That's the first time they were really in a spot where it could be trouble, and it ended up being a lot of trouble.
It goes back to some of that margin of error stuff you've talked about, which is if you overdraw, right, you get either super flat, maybe it comes back to the rail, but you're still in a good zone. Coming up short led to a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, air on the side where you have more space, more air to actually do it. Good hit. Didn't give him ball in hand. So that's...
And really not the worst lead.
Wow. Like, for real.
Considering that there's really no kind of gimme shots.
Yeah, the 11 blocks the 6, the 1 and the 5. I don't know. They're not wired from that end. Not that side.
To the side, but no.
I think if you're on below the 1 on the left-hand side of your screen, that could be wired if they're frozen, but not from this side. It'll throw it high.
To the wrong side.
And then I think, the 11 doesn't go in where the 6 is. So I'm just probably going to play a shot here where I maybe even kick at the 7, or I bank the 2 out and leave them on the end rail.
And you're kind of keeping the cue ball on this side of the table?
Right on the other side of the 8 where you started that drawing. I'm just going to set them right down there, bank the 2 into the 7, move those 2 balls and leave them right there. Look, it's straight in on the 11. It doesn't have a hole.
You got to,
I don't like coming down because you're opening up pockets for the 11 when you didn't have to.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because now...
So now they have pockets to shoot the 11. I never go down table on that shot ever. You'll never see me. He's doubled up on the 11-6. He doesn't have a pocket. I'm just going to say, go ahead, guy.
Yeah, cue ball on this side of the table, you've got a bunch of pockets that 11 goes. Yeah,
options. Down there, you have to create a trick shot pretty much.
Right.
What's up, Tyler Rhodes? He says, good match tonight. This is This is a great match just because all 4 of these guys play a lot of pool at the bar here, and they're all great guys, and they practice a lot, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If he makes that shot, they got a shot to win. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he went down table.
Yeah.
If you stay up table, they're drawn dead.
You left.
I mean,
you left doors
checkmate.
open.
It's still you got him.
You left
You got
doors
him.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two teams are not only well versed and have hung out with each other. They're both Friday Fight Night veterans, right? They've been here in this tournament, in these situations.
I think it's their third time around.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams together.
Right. Exactly.
They're one of the teams that has played in every one, and they stuck together.
Mm-hmm.
So Denny's shot was a good shot, but he gave Mike Pope. If he can find a hole here, dude, he's going to have natural built-in shape.
Oh, good hit by
Good
Mike.
try. Well, they keep making hits, and
Might be go time here. I mean, that 1-5. If you get on the correct side of the table here, maybe on the left side on the screen, close side here on this view.
it actually, I'm looking at it. It throws right into the side from
If you're coming from
our side,
from where he's pointing
where
at,
he's
right?
pointing. Yeah. I don't think they've looked at it yet.
Yeah.
But everything's open. I think the 7 ball is obviously the greatest ball in the world for shape on the 8.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you got the 6 ball hanging down the hole. So I think they're going to try to run this out and leave the 7, which is great, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're all going to leave the 7.
That's right.
Unless you were to hook up every ball and that's your only shot, then you got to take it.
This is all about the window for the 3 ball, and that works out just fine.
I think the 5, Brandon was looking earlier if the 5 and the 1 both go in the top right-hand corner.
Sure. Right
And
up
if they
there,
do,
yeah.
then they're golden.
Yeah.
And sometimes those shots like that, when they're frozen out in the middle of the table, it's an optical illusion. Like you look and you think the frozen angle is bad for both of them. It really plays mind. Plays mind tricks like crazy.
It's not a common thing you see to begin with, and then to do all the
So they might be forced now if they want to keep going to take the 7 ball.
Yeah. Well, this goes back to
He
what
can
you
also
you
drop
said,
it.
right? Which is the 7 ball is the one you can make. You're staying at the table.
So
if you
yeah,
go
he's
for the
taking
7.
it off the table right now, but that's okay. If
Yeah.
you get into a spot, that's why it's there too.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's going for the breakout, and he got it. Did he get it?
Oh, just misses it. But this is actually going to work out because I think.
Yeah, he played pretty good shape on the 4 ball.
Yeah.
They're not even looking at if they're frozen. That's dead in the side.
Yeah. That's
And-
a good point. Yeah, I think they're pretty locked into the top right corner for those.
Like
ones.
if you had the cue ball pretty much right here, and you hit it straight into the 1 like this just straight into the 1. This throws
You're
right.
throwing the
Yeah,
5
this
to the
throws
side.
straight in the hole, and guess what? This just leaks down here like this.
They did call the corner here.
Oh, good! What a shot!
Great shot by
Give Denny some fire. dude.
Yeah,
I think
how about
that
it?
was a pressure shot, dude.
Oh wait, we have the fire working. We got to check on the fire. We owe Denny 1 fire.
Uh-oh. Our fire mechanism's not working. That's okay. Denny's got one. Here we go. It's a good little out here. Watch out with the cue ball.
Oh my goodness.
And he's going to hook him. He's going to miss.
Oh, I think he's right. He's hooked
And
on
he's
the
going to
point.
hook on the point.
Oh my goodness.
Roll. That's roll number 1. I'm
Yeah.
going to give it to those guys.
Yeah.
But you know what? What's the alternative? They make the 5 and you lose. And now I always I know it looks like I got a bad roll, but I got opportunity and I was dead in the water. So
That's
I got
right.
one more chance.
We're not in
to
our
make-
seats, right?
I got one more chance to make a hit. I got one more chance to make an opportunity, click my ball and have him lay funny, make him work
Right,
for it,
right.
or I can gin it and make the complete hero shot. But I have opportunity.
That's what he's going for. A kick cut into the bottom right corner on the screen.
Let's get a hit here. They deserve a hit. And he hit.
Oh, he hits it nice and solid.
He's gonna pretty much
Yeah.
leave it straight in.
Leaves
But
it straight in,
once
but what an
again, a
effort.
good hit.
It was a great hit. You got some people watching. A little bit of
And
applause.
it isn't ball in hand, right? You
Right.
still got to make this shot.
And this can happen.
And look what happened.
This can happen. And now all of
my
a sudden, the last person who thought he was going to have a shot at the table, Mike Pope, is now up.
Wow. Denny and Brandon both have a real good opportunity on the 5-0, and they both missed it. And here we go because they made some hits. They get out with ball in hand.
Oh, he went for it. Yeah, he
and
was.
he scratched.
I mean, understandably, he knew that the cue ball had to go a lot.
I think I would have drawn my cue ball on that one.
Yeah.
If I had an angle or
Yeah.
straight in, I can come straight back.
Yeah.
But this is now Brandon and Denny can erase the two misses on the 5 ball. They have
Yep.
ball in hand now.
And now it's all about what's on the scoreboard.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
think
they're gonna
Mike
get
was
him.
going for some of that top right. I think that right stick position might have thrown the ball right into the cube, to the object ball.
All right, so a little shaky, both teams, but Denny and Brandon get game number 1. I'm going to give them that.
Yep.
1-0, Brandon and Denny.
Breaks the seal.
I think that's not necessarily first game nerves because Kenny and Pope ran out and they just got a little funny on the 13. They ended up getting hooked, but and then they never gave him ball in hand. But the nerves were on Denny and Brandon to cross that finish line for the first game, and they were not up to it. So I'm taking that back to the chair with me, and I'm going to tell Pope it's okay. You missed that ball. These guys, you stay strong, and we'll be in this match.
Yep. Had a shot at it, right?
I really think so. Pope, I know he missed a shot and whatever, but there's times in the game where you need to choke your man out, okay? And you're sparring, you're down on the ground, you're rolling around, and when it's time to win, it's the death. It's the choke move and submit or whatever it is. That just came up. 2 huge mistakes. I'm straight in on a ball. This is my 8 ball with position. It did require position. I might take 3 minutes to shoot this shot because
Sure.
I know how important it is to send these guys
Right.
to their chair after they dogged it.
Right.
They dogged it bad, and I'm taking it. We stayed in the game, and those are the times that I looked to clinch a game.
I love that mentality. I love hearing about that
And
mentality because it makes a lot of sense.
It's also same at the end of the set. It's time. It's not. It's time to close it. It's time to take your time, breathe, focus,
Yep.
and no more air for my opponent.
Yep.
It's over. I'm putting them out.
You see it all the time where the closer you get to the finish line, all of a sudden you start seeing different versions of these players or these teams. It's like letting up on a stroke. It's like letting up when you're a game or 2 away from the hill type of thing.
Yeah. I think it's a little lack of experience and a little lack of focus.
Yeah.
And not knowing how to combine the two into that relaxed.
I think there's a third
killer.
thing. I think it's that. It's that killer instinct too that you've developed, right?
Yeah.
That I'm gonna choke this dude out. Like I don't think I've used that phrase in full before, but I love it, and I'm gonna start using it.
It's definitely there. I call it I learned about it from a good friend of mine when I was coming up the ranks. Kevin Spells was my mentor, and it was a thing called the DMD. DMD. And real dark and he didn't let me know exactly what it meant for 3 years, but every time I was in the pool room and it was time to win, he would scream across the pool room, DMD, and then my nickname was Shorty. So he would say, DMD, Shorty. And then I knew it was time to kill this guy or to play a safe when I was up.
Right.
Instead of go for the shot, lock him up, get ball in hand, and then take care of him, whatever it was. It was powerful stuff that got me this killer instinct.
I love it.
And then after 3 years, I'm driving down the road with him. It was in.
This is after 3 years of just using DMD. No.
And he goes,
insight
I'll tell
on
you
what it is.
someday, Shorty, what it means. And I revealed what it meant on Adam King's podcast.
Okay.
So 3 years, we're driving down the road, and he looked over, he said, are you ready to know what the DMD is? And I was like, hell yeah, let's go. I've been waiting.
Yeah, of course, 3 years.
And do you know what it stands for?
Mm-mm.
Dick 'em down. When he told me that, I was like, no way, get out of here.
God.
Dick 'em down, baby.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
So DMD got a little famous around, because I'd use it all the time, and I didn't even, I didn't know
you pass it on.
I didn't know what it meant, and then
Right.
the day I learned that, I love it. So
It was
dick 'em
like
down,
this,
dude.
it's like a sleeper agent, like trigger word.
Absolutely.
Even though you don't know what the.
I knew it was time to finish, though. I mean,
Yeah,
it
you
was
know what the
definitely
meaning was.
Killer.
Yeah, right.
Put the killer on him.
I love that.
Choke him out.
I love that.
If you're up 8-0 and you're still not free rolling, race to 9, the DMD comes in when I freeze you on the back of the 4 ball. I could have shot the 3 ball, but I didn't. I locked you up to smother you because I know how dangerous you are or
Zero
whatever.
let up.
0 let up. And then that's the DMD.
Yeah. Not the time to get loose because you're up 8 racks. Take things casually.
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite.
So Kenneth and Pope, we were in the middle of a story, but looks like they're trying to answer.
Yeah, wait a minute. What's going on
And
here?
once again, little tricky spot here. They got the 2 ball, where to play position on the 1 ball.
Mm-hmm.
And do they float down between balls? Do they come down to the end rail and outside the 13? Or it looks like they're just going to try to, I think Kenneth's going to give him a tough shot, but he's going to give him a shot on the 1. Oh, and he hits it pretty dang. That was pretty good. He stunned it forward and used the 15 for a better angle. Now shot and then shape on the 8. The 8's tough.
Yeah, now I see going into this 11-8.
Yeah, and he's going into the 11 for sure, I think. And he did.
Got some separation. This is a makeable shot.
Wow, what an answer here.
What a statement.
If they run this rack out pretty good there, and those last 3 balls were not easy.
No, not at all. Oh, hangs it. There needed to be some DMD there, right? Just real focus and just,
maybe come around, look at it 5 times, and
like you said, that's the 3-minute shot sometimes.
Yeah, the one that lights out, baby.
Yeah, we've had no issue with slow play. That hasn't been a concern here. There's nothing wrong with just taking a little bit more time.
I'll tell you what, that this is doable, but the 11 ball, they got to address that. Maybe they come down and bank it, but I'm going to play position on the 14 ball to open up that pocket for the 11. So when I come back down for that 9 or I come cross table, I can shoot that 11 in your top right corner. I'm going to try to play position 14, on the 14 opens up the 11, right?
Yep.
And I think that's the shot they hit, and that's a good shot. Now the 14 opens up the 11, and then have a plan to come back to it off the 15, the 13.
The 13.
They can also use the 13 to come under to the bottom rail and bank the 11 out of there, and just move it to the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Don't want to get jacked up here. Denny's not happy with it. He shakes it off.
He doesn't like those.
That's okay. You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine here. You got to shoot the 14, and that was the shot I thought they'd take before. That, but they're still good.
Yeah. Do not.
I think he gets the majority of the cue ball here is fine for the. Yeah, he can see 3/4 of that cue ball. He's not really he's hampered, maybe 10%, but he's fine.
Yeah. Brandon takes another minute. Nothing wrong with that.
I think just high ball, come out to the middle of the table here.
Have some options.
And find an angle on the 15. That's okay. He's going to bump it, but he's going to.
That works. I mean,
it's not desired position.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I like Denny taking a swing at this 15. This is a real touch shot to get shape on the 11 from this angle.
They are talking about it. Looks like.
I don't know. I think I'm going to take the unmissable ball. Looking. They're jacked up if they shoot the 15, and it's real easy to lose your speed control when you're jacked up like that. I think I'm going to give him the angle off the 10. I'm going to roll the 10 in the side.
Yeah,
and then he has a full cue. He can flat his cue out and get a real good look at it. He can make the 10 come out to the middle of the table.
Sure, right. Because this will be good. Ideally, maybe some angles to get off the 15, and either short side 11 up here. I just think there's a lot about what you
they
just
were
said
even looking at making the 10 and coming down table at the cue ball and using the 9 ball, but you got to get a real perfect angle on that 9 ball to roll forward behind the 11.
Behind the 11, yeah.
So here's what I like. I like shooting the 10, and then I like giving myself looking at the angle I want to come underneath the 11, make the 15 come underneath the 11, and come into it with some speed and knock the 11 down table and roll my dice instead of trying to play perfect shape where I jimmy myself or whatever. I don't really. I can put myself in a spot. So I'm gonna. Okay, let's see what they did here.
Yeah.
They came just above where they can't float down under the 11 from that angle, and they're almost straight in on the 15. So I think I'm going to shoot the 9, come to the middle of the table, and then I'm going to shoot the 15 next and play position short side on the 11.
Yeah.
Because that's what it gave me.
All right, this is some good angle for the 15 to get.
This is pretty good angle. I mean, it's pretty good. He got him pretty good on this bank straight back on the 11 too. If you wanted to bank that 11 straight back.
Sure.
Okay, good position here.
As you're going for that short side on 11, just watch out for that 8. And oh my goodness, almost.
Almost. almost perfect, but
Almost
he just
perfect.
breezed the 11.
Yeah.
This is still doable. Cutting, I don't think you can avoid making this 8 if you go for the cut here, even if you draw it out of there.
Yeah,
I
going
think,
for any sort of.
So I think you got to go all. I mean, it's an all-out shot here,
Yeah,
but I like banking
You're
it.
banking it here to this bottom left corner on the screen.
Yep. I think that's the most natural.
Yeah.
That's
Bottom
what he's,
right on
that's
this
what he's
screen.
looking at.
Yep, that's what he's lining up. All right, this is the do or die big money shot.
Huge shot here. They could steal another game.
Another
if
game.
he makes
right.
this and go up 2-0, that's, to me, that's a couple steals in a row.
Right. You had Mike and Kenneth doing a great job cleaning up the table. Hangs the 8 ball. And now to take the rack. Brandon going for a drill.
What a shot!
Oh my gosh! Oh, why isn't our fire button working?
Oh my God, he drilled
Holy
it. Never touched the
center
rail.
pocket. Oh my
2-0. That's just stealing the game. Oh,
My
man.
goodness. What
Kenneth
a
and
statement.
Mike, keep your heads up. You played a great rack.
Beautiful.
The odds of them getting out of there,
Yeah,
I still thought they were favored hanging the 8 like that.
Sure.
But what a shot by Brandon.
Holy
Drills
moly. Center pocket.
it. Wow.
We gotta get this fire button working. I'll use sound effects or something in the meantime. Willie, that's what good friends are for, man. The ones closest to you give each other the most guff, right? Chad, you got friends like that too? Yeah, that means they're good friends.
Well, that was awesome.
That was that was
awesome.
drama filled.
That was
Kenneth's
awesome.
Hanging the 8 drama. These guys going out and trying to clean things up.
Well, statement right there.
Yeah, up 2-0.
You guys gave us opportunity, and we took it from you.
Yeah.
Here we go. See, look, what a shot, Brandon. We got the chat over here too.
Yeah, great shot by Brandon.
If you guys are all just joining us now, if you go over to PIAZZA'S Live on YouTube and subscribe, we're still trying to get to our 1,000 subscribers. It says right on your screen there, subscribe to our YouTube channel, PIAZZA'S Live 1770. Okay, here comes Denny with the sledge. I saw a ball down.
Nice, good splash.
Openers, Eugene.
We've got the easy
7
7 that can address the 3 potentially, but then
13 balls, pretty easy
13,
in the side.
right?
14's down in the corner down there. They could maybe go after the 9 ball.
Just because of where the 3.
Hey,
fire's working.
Fire's working. All right.
Alrighty.
That's a little extra fire for Brandon Krug on that bank shot, dude. What a shot.
If that 3 doesn't pass, I mean, are you looking at stripes just because of that one situation?
I'll tell you what, if I'm shooting solids right now, I'm addressing the 3 ball with the 7.
With the 7.
Oh, yeah. I'm coming up. I'm going to try to hit where the chalk is at right there and push the 3 ball down a little bit. But they're taking stripes. So the 12 and the 9 are open. I don't mind this at all. The 11 in the side, they can take care of. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Boom, he got perfect on it.
Use the 14 for your out ball.
Yeah, he can roll forward here just 3 inches and shoot the 15 in the lower right hand corner because that's a problem ball. Just barely go forward and shoot the 15 next.
An angle that he's gonna hit the 4.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Maybe he had a weird angle.
Yeah.
I thought he could go straight.
Yeah. I wonder if that was just a little too
Well,
speed.
once again, they're gonna have to readjust their GPS.
Yeah, just like last time, the ideal out ball for the 8 to 14 now has to be maybe the next thing they have to go for.
I think it is. And the 12 and the 9 both go in the lower left.
Mm-hmm.
The 15, you can use that to come back up to where he's standing right now, where Brandon's standing, possibly to follow down and get on the 8 ball.
Right. You need that 14 or that 9 ball out of the way for that 15. I think it also goes in the side.
Ooh, good angle there,
Yeah.
Eugene. Gene, Mean Gene in the house, baby. He's got you covered.
Yes, sir.
That goes in the side. That's huge.
Yeah.
So now, shape is not. Isn't that important to get perfect for the corner? You got all that area to shoot the 50 in the side and roll your cue ball down to the end rail there for the 8.
Yeah, good call. Chisholm Woodson comes to mind. Oh, you talking about good friends that give you guff? Yeah, is that true, Tony? Does Chisholm know how to rib you?
Oh yeah. Well, good friends always know how to rib you,
That's
dude.
right.
The
That's
best,
the
the best of the
definition.
best friends are should always be in your ear, dude. They should always be
That's
giving
right.
you, always checking
Keep
you.
you in check, right?
Yeah, always checking.
Right, they elect for the 14 ball.
Like our true, the best of your friends and your groups you hang out with, they can't offend you in anything.
No.
All of a sudden, a stranger asks you a question, and all of a sudden you see smoke coming out of your
That's
direction.
right.
Going, the fuck did you?
She
Excuse me.
side-eye me?
What did you just say?
Yeah, exactly.
Slow roll.
Slow roll. Oh,
Bad hit.
hits the 3
That's going to be a
first.
foul. That's going to be a foul. Ball in hand.
All right, this is where Kenneth and Mike, they've got a little bit of steam behind them. They don't like the way things have been going right now.
This
They're
is
going to
a really important rack.
100%.
Real important to
Yeah.
run this out. They were there the last game. They ran out a real good rack. Just missed the 8.
That's right.
But it's time to take care of business and,
I
and
think
get
we're
this
going
to
to
2
get.
to 1.
Yeah, I think we're going to get some really good, serious pull right here from Mike and Kenneth.
See what pattern they use. I don't mind them taking the 5.
Right.
Everything else has a home,
Mm-hmm.
and everything kind of leads to each other. But there is.
You got multiple balls that can be your out ball for the 8 if you're thinking that way.
I think I'm going to go 4, 3, 7, and then come down, and whatever I land on the best, I'll start down table. I like the 6 to the 2 to the 8, obviously, but because the 1's a little higher. But I think I'm going to go 4, 3, 7, and then whatever I can kind of get on.
All right, they have led with exactly what you called, Tony. Starting with the 4, nice angle. Little stun follow from Kenneth. Great shot for a little bit of angle to go forward for the 7. Nix the 9.
And that's okay, actually.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's a little steep on the 7. It's a little steep on the 7.
You might see it change to the 1 ball here at this point.
You might, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I mean, if he can shoot the 1 and give himself an angle on the 2, he can come down and get the 7 next,
Right.
and then go back to the 6-8.
Yeah, you can be on either
You
side
don't
of
want
that too.
to. So the thing about this shot is if you take its natural path and you land on the 6, you're going to be straight in on the 2, which could cause problems.
Good eye, Tony.
That's perfect.
That was a nice shot.
Beautiful shot.
Yep. You
So
could
now it's the 2, and I'm going down to play on the 7.
on the 7 now, right?
I think I'm just going to use some high right and come down. I don't want to be tracking towards the corner pocket, but center, kind of just outside the 15. Just like that. Come a little harder, though. A little harder. So here's one of those shots where you just extend the rail. I love these shots. I'm just going to extend the natural shape here, and I'm going to just stroke it, and I'm going to hit here, and I'm going to hit here, and then I'm going to hit here and come right here. But I'm going to stroke it all the way around the table. It's a total natural.
Instead of trying to control the speed,
It's
the 9 helped out though.
They got a big roll there by the 9
Huge
ball.
roll because that speed was about to get into trouble.
That speed was going down to the end rail.
Yeah, exactly. And if it slowed down,
So they got a little roll there, which maybe
They're gonna
the
capitalize
pool
on
gods gave them one there.
yeah, it happens. Good answer by Mike and Kenneth.
So a ball in hand, a slow roll by Denny, hits a solid before his stripe, and they got ball in hand. They took care of it. 2-1.
Took care of
Okay, they're on
business.
the board.
2
Fist
to
pumps.
1. Fist pumps. Look at that. You got that Mike Cope swagger going.
Saw a couple people on chat today. They were predicting overtime. They thought this was a really close match, and the first thing I said when I sat in here, I think it's going OT.
Yeah. These are 2 very well matched teams. A lot of similarities, obviously some differences in play style, but 2 groups of 2 good friends who've played hundreds of racks together, have been at Friday Fight Nights before. Yeah, really good matchup.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if if Kenneth puts a good break here, makes the ball, that they put a rack right behind it here.
Yeah.
A break and run here.
They're
I would not
definitely-
be surprised at all if they break and run. Obviously, the first thing you need is a ball on the break.
Right.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys get going.
Yeah. Yeah, then they're capable of it. And they hit a gear
They
in that
erased
rhythm.
a couple of their first 2 mistakes. They feel like they should maybe be up 3-0.
Sure.
And
The best way to redeem yourselves is just 1 rack at a time. Make a statement here. But to your point, right? That killer instinct doesn't always mean making King Kong shots and drilling everything. Maybe it's just lock 'em up safety, something that really puts your opponents in a bad spot. That's also
Puts them
killer.
in a tap out position.
Tap out position, right?
They consider it's either staying at
That's
the
right.
table, it's remaining control of the game, or it's, like you said, locked up, airtight safety.
Right.
And, you're getting ball in hand, and they already know.
Not every win's a knockout. Sometimes it's a submission.
Okay, so ball made.
Funny
But-
layout
Yeah, real funny layout. Down on
on
the right hand side of your screen there, you've got just jambalaya.
Yeah.
3, 4, 9,
Yeah,
5,
just
7.
a
But
bunch
what
of
you do have
solids.
over there is a
And-
bunch of solids that you can probably, use to get some angles, create angles
Sure.
for breakouts, but they don't have an opener on a solid. So they're forced to take stripes, and
Right.
stripes
And have
is
to
going to
do
be
that.
real tough to run
No
this because the
kidding.
12 and the 15 are on favoring that side of.
And actually, this
Okay.
is the time to try to address that 9. if
This
you're
is
gonna
the
play.
shot right
Yeah.
here. This is a game winner, dude. You just tell
Yeah.
yourself, hit this good. If you can make solid contact on the 4 ball, if you can come straight into the 4, that 12 ball or the 9 ball is leaving. So accuracy and a solid breakout here.
It's almost a perfect tangent. Maybe just a smidge of sun fall. Look at that shot.
Beautiful.
Doesn't get a very good
Beautiful
As
execution.
you can see.
Yeah, that's
Good.
dude.
The fire's not working on this screen. We got to fix that. Kenneth with a very good technical shot.
Well, if you can see this 12 ball on the side, they got a shot here. I think they can squeeze the 9 in by the 7.
All right, they're talking it out. That was a great shot. Not only
So I
the
have to go to
accuracy-
this screen or this screen and then do the
I
fire?
think we got fire working there.
Okay. That's for Kenneth Juarez, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. They called a timeout. They're looking over what they want to do. And I'm pretty sure they can see this.
Yeah, I think we're still going to
He's
see
queuing right at it.
12-9.
Key shot's going to be that 9. See if he can squeeze it in.
Oh, he wanted to get on the other side of the 9. Oh, because I don't. Did the 9
I think
not
he just
go?
overstroked it,
Oh.
Eugene. I think he overstroked it. I don't think he was trying to play short side. I think he just little amped up, and he wanted to deliver a stroke on that ball. This is a good shot though. I like this. Oh,
Great shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good. I'm going to give that one some fire, too. That was a good tactical shot.
So there's
Locked
going to be
him
a
up.
little bit of this, these little nudges here. You just want to same shot. You just deliver right back to him. Nudge the 5 and come back and land on the top of just move it 2 inches back onto the 9. And we'll do this for a while and see who sells out first. Just like that.
Nice shot,
Nice
Brandon.
shot, Brandon.
Good tactical
Now-
play here.
See, Pope's in a tough spot here, right? Because the 1 ball, the 1, you can't. How are you going to defense the 1?
We've got Scooter going out doing a hit watch. Really close proximity with that cue ball on the 9.
I think you're going to see Pope just feathering off the bottom of the 9 and putting the cue ball to the end. That's what I'm doing. Trying to not give him the 1 ball.
Yeah.
So, just like Eugene, you just drew it up. I'm going to say, here, go ahead. I want to keep my 9 ball there. I don't want to send it into anywhere else. I'm just gonna feather off the 9, move the 9 about 2 inches so I can get cover on the 1, and there you go.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him that 2 ball down table if they want to attempt him to shoot at that 2 ball.
Sure.
I don't like this because you got to get a rail, and then you lose control of the 9.
Yeah, the 9's now out of the. It's going to be moving.
Unless I think he called it back in the corner where he's standing. I don't like this. I don't like this, Gino.
Oh, he is.
I just don't like it. I like trying to keep as much control of this game still alive. I'm just gonna thin off that 9. We'll see though.
If there is a player that likes these aggressive. Oh my goodness.
What a shot! What a shot!
Oh my goodness.
And shape, and position. You can
Mike-
just leave the fire on for a week.
Right?
You can leave it on for a month. You can leave it on
That-
for the rest of the year. What a shot!
Goodness.
The back kick. That was like the color of money shot right there.
Oh, that was,
A
yeah.
little bit like it. And he gets
Look
he
at the
gets
shape.
kind of shape.
Straight in shape.
Oh my God, dude! What a shot!
Oh, it looks like he's going to
Come on, deliver this. You gotta pick up your partner here after he made that. No.
Good
No, what was he? Why did he put all the speed on it? All he had to do was just stop it. He could have back cut the 8.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was. So the cue ball, he ended up making the stripe, and look where the cue ball puts a lot of pressure on Denny here. But
Yeah.
what a shot by Pope.
Oh my God. I mean,
Kenneth, you gotta calm the nerves and make
Yeah.
sure you pick your partner up right there after he comes with that.
having played with Pope, he's not only the kind of guy who will go for the shots, he's the kind of guy who will make those kind of shots.
Oh, he overcut it.
Uh-oh.
He overcut it.
Oh.
So I thought where the cue ball sits now, Kenneth could have stunned it and over even an inch or two to the middle, towards the middle of the table.
Right.
Nice and easy.
And still would have had a back cut.
He was excited. We'll just say he was really
Yeah.
excited because he
Yeah.
pumped that. The cue ball went all the way down 7 feet and all the way back.
Yeah.
So he really put a stroke on it, and I don't think he had to. He just had to cinch it in.
Yeah, we know
with
what
a little stop shot.
that kind of speed can what it does to accuracy.
Tough cut here.
Oh, he's going off the 2.
Off the 2.
He called that.
On a shot, Pope is coming with the shots.
Pope with 2. Amazing.
Oh my God, he just leave the fire
Leave
on
the
for the
fire
rest
on.
of the year
Yeah.
for Mike Pope.
Get toasty, guys.
Plays the big pocket with the deuce, calls the bank,
Oh my gosh.
the kick shot.
He does a kick shot reverse.
What did we sign up for tonight, Gino?
My goodness.
What?
You got the Mike Pope trick shot.
What? That was
Oh my god.
Where's the scene with Pope having a cape?
that was dirty
Yeah.
sick.
Some magician stuff.
Cape blowing in the back.
Yeah. Don't want his hat to fall off. A rabbit might fall out.
Wow.
Wow, that was some great. That's Sports Center worthy right there.
Definitely.
Oof.
2 of the top 10.
Oh yeah.
Two of the top 10 on
Exactly.
Sports Center tonight. Da da da.
Yeah.
Da da da. Mike Pope
What a shot indeed.
delivering the goods.
You know, if there's a player out there who is not afraid to take that one creative, aggressive shot, it's Mike Pope.
It's Mike Pope.
Yeah, I mean, you see him posting it about stuff he's practicing in his house. He's going for some of these things, and it's not just for just he is trying to use this and refine those shots to use in matches like this. Wow.
Well, every time I'm in the room and I'm playing league, or I'm in the room and there's league going on and Pope's in the room, he's always with his team. He's always leading. He's always helping. He's always
we
once in a
talked-
while he likes to entertain the APA players with shots like that.
Absolutely.
I'm
You'll
telling
see
you,
him
dude.
set up shots. You'll see him do certain things
Oh.
like that.
All right, so they broke and they made a ball, and the balls are open.
And
And
those
Pope is feeling it right
those
now.
solids
Let's see
look
if Kenneth can
very doable.
pick up on Pope what Pope's dishing out here.
Yeah.
He's playing the combo, I think, and I like it. He
Oh.
called the 3 or the
He called
6,
the 3? Okay. He must have called the 3.
and he's going to come up hooked
Yeah.
on a lot of shots here.
Hmm.
I thought the shot was to play the 3, the 6, and the 3 heads down towards the corner.
Right.
And
And you had the cue ball then going.
yeah, your cue ball would have been to the outside. You could have got to
Right.
the rail and out, but can't fault the man. The guy just came with
Oh, yeah.
2 superhuman
He's feeling
shots. Yeah.
Kenneth is calling the 6 ball in the bottom left. The green 6 ball. Just hits it thick. Tough cut.
Yeah, it was tough. Good leave though.
Mm-hmm.
Stripes has a lot of work.
Stripes got this 11 ball they can
They
work
can definitely. They can if they can. Oh, they got the 11.
Yeah.
Here we go. I think it's runnable. The
Yeah.
14 goes in the side. The 10 and the 13 both go. I think the 10 has to go first, and then the 13 goes. But all those balls stacked down by that corner, they all go.
Yeah, you can get anywhere in this area and just kind of have.
I'm going to try to address the 10 and 10 and the 14 as soon as I can. If I land good on the 10, I'm going to, a little baby draw and just then play it on the 13.
On the 13, right.
The 14 ball is makeable in the side pocket.
You see what he was just pointing at too. I think that's exactly what he's going to be going for. A little above center table on the screen is, I think, what he's shooting for.
Score 2-2.
Oops.
We do have 2-2.
Thank you.
Okay, so
James.
I like how we got right here. I
We'll
might
fix the score.
So I might take the 10 right now, Gino.
Yeah, I think that's what Brandon was leaving too. Was that 10?
I just wanted to address it. I wanted to address it because I don't want those to be my last 2 or
Right.
3 shots.
Well, it goes back to points you've made earlier. Are you going to get a better look at that 10 ball? No, you're going to have to cross the bridge at some point.
And it opens up the rack
Right.
for runnable rack too.
Right. They can work with this.
Is this yours? Is on the table ladder.
Thank you. Okay, Gino, if they got a little angle here, I don't know if I want to disrupt anything. I was thinking about running into the 6, but the 6 could
get weird with the 14.
Yeah, it could come up on the 14, and everything goes right now.
Yeah,
So
I think you got a good stun follow opportunity here to just go right between the 10 and the 6.
Chris Bierman's asking you about something.
Oh, Chris Bierman, I got to shout him out, dude, the other day. None of the bathroom lights were working. None of the bathroom plugs was working. First dude I hit up, Chris Bierman.
And now they all work?
The guy walked me through it. Okay, that worked out. Nice nick on the 6.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so the 6 is out of the way.
So now 10, 14, 13. Now they got a lot of, yeah, there you go. That just opened up the rack. So I was worried if they did bump to 6, what if it hangs right there?
Sure, that's a good point, right?
Yeah, it gets a little hairy, but that was perfect. He hit it perfect.
Yep, good outcome.
Oh, man, that just opens up, stops, connect the dots here. That's all you got to do. A little bit of an angle. Should be okay, though. Just give yourself a little freedom to go through the ball and come off the rail.
Right. Yeah, Chris, really appreciate it again. He was walking me through it. I was telling him that I don't like playing with electricity. Oh, he overcuts it. Oh, gosh.
I just don't like slow rolling it, Gino. I like putting a little stroke on it. You shoot it with that. You shoot it with accuracy and come off the rail. As soon as he let that go, I was worried because of the slow roll.
That's the second slow roll by Denny. Didn't end up the way he wanted. Yeah, at one point I even bequeathed my pull sticks to Chris in case I did end up getting like defib or something from touching the wrong wire.
Wow, that was a game winner right there. Yeah. You got to bear down on that.
You know, it's going to make Denny think about these slow rolls. To your point, right? Find that more accurate part of your stroke, right? And start utilizing that more. He's got a back cut that Mike's going for here.
All right, just drop down to the 2 ball.
Drills it.
Good shot.
Great shot.
I do believe the 4 ball goes past the 13 in the corner. Oh, yeah. I think it does. A little bit jacked up over the 8 ball here.
Mm-hmm.
Won't give him the best kind of feel that he could if he had his full bridge, a relaxed bridge.
Right, and I wonder if it's pretty straight too on that too.
It does look pretty straight.
Straight ball.
I think ideally you want to draw it back probably like 5 inches, 6 inches, and get just a little bit of an angle on the 4.
So now you're jacked up.
But if you get straight in on the 4, that's okay too.
Sure.
Just don't want to decel here and hit a stop shot for my partner. I want to get him down table, and the 4 might even go on the side. It might sneak in past the 14. Mm-hmm. So if he was to overdraw it.
He's looking like he's hitting the top. He might have enough. Maybe he has a smidge of angle.
I like coming backwards here, Gino.
Yeah, because you're jacked up. You're going to be mad saying that,
It's real missable. I think he's going low.
Yeah. Oh, he pumped it. Holy moly. Look at this shot.
What a shot. Got a little stroke on that. I like it, though.
Yeah.
He stayed down, aggressive, threw the ball. Pope's looking at the side. Mm-hmm. He's calling it in the side. So it does go on the side. See if Pope can shoot this aggressively with the shape in mind. Oh, and he caught his fat.
14 fat.
What he is going to do, though.
That leave is not horrible. But it's almost a natural leave for the 8. I think all Brandon needs to focus on is just pocketing.
Well, you got to hit it with enough speed so it keeps that line. These balls like to throw a little. Sure. If you slow roll them and you catch it just a little fat, you want to hit this with. I think you play it 3 rails if you're going to shoot it with accuracy. 1, 2, 3, and back.
Okay, gotcha.
So
yeah, just to get that accuracy. on that 13
That's
ball.
the way I like to shoot these. I don't like slow rolling these. I like to shoot them in the pocket. And
Yeah,
just
you're
let
not
my
trying to
cue
go
ball.
for a one rail. You're not
No.
trying to go one and
Because you have to slow roll it if you're
Right.
if you're doing that. I
Right.
like to put a stroke on it, aggressive, go back and forth twice. I think what Brandon's looking at, maybe be a little safety, take off the 13 and try to hide the 4. It's real difficult from this angle, but it is possible.
Yeah.
To tiki off the back of the 13 with the proper speed, the 13 banks out and the
On
cue
this
ball,
side.
yeah, it's
This 13 pops out, gets in the way.
no, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Oh, just hits it a little thick.
He might end up ramping him up over the ball. No, pretty
Okay.
clean look.
Yeah.
Brandon Krug is wearing his Alex Pagulayan beanie. I just
Love
noticed.
it.
So that might have.
That's plus 30 Fargo. Let's see when it kicks in here. You were joking
That
about
was one of my sale points when Alex was here. I was like, dude, anything you put on with this guy's name on, you're a ball better.
I love it. Yeah,
I told
that's
everyone
right.
I'd refund
That's right.
I'd refund your
You heard it here.
whatever you're buying if you come back to me in a month and you're not better at pool.
I love it.
But you have to wear his stuff. Big shot here.
Oh, drills it. This is going to be fine. That worked out.
Pretty good. Straight in. Good shot by Kenneth.
Yeah,
there.
100%. Those aren't easy shots. Might be easy on your iPhone, but it's not
Okay,
easy out
so
there.
they were down 2-0, and here they come. Take
Look
a
at this.
3-2 lead. They win back three in a row.
All
there it
right.
is.
Wow. Okay, so we're up 3-2 for Kenneth and Mike at this point. All right, that's the way you respond to 2 racks that you really didn't go your way, right?
Yep.
To your point, in their mind, that should have been their racks. 1 shot off.
And you go back to Brandon and Denny, they've had their opportunity as well.
100%.
Denny right there with that very makeable 14 ball in built-in shape, if you ask me. Just put a little stroke on it, come off the rail, and Brandon will take care of the 13, you take care of the 8, and you're up 3-2. So, but they took the opportunity that they were given, and they, actually they gave it back. They didn't run the rack, but Brandon had a real tough shot. They
100%.
ended up with position where Brandon had a real thin cut on the 13. Tough shot.
Trav Buxton, my dude, we did the math. 1,100.
Eugene Min and
Yeah.
Travis Buxton in the next one. Woo!
We did the math.
Early Calcutta. Early Calcutta. Put an asterisk by them.
Yeah,
Choice of field.
We're going to do...
Sorry, Travis. Travis is like, what? Shut up.
Yeah. Don't tell us about me.
All pool players are, hey, don't talk.
Yeah, you don't know me. Oh, yeah. We're going to get some 1,100 tourneys in, some of your weekend tourneys, Tony, to get warmed up. I think that's a great call, Trav. I don't see why not. Kenneth with the break.
Ball down.
Ball down.
Cue ball okay.
We've got one kind of 7-12 situation going on.
All right, I see one opener just about. I if he can see a path to the 7-12 combo, maybe, but the 13 ball. I think the 13 ball is pretty much that's the easiest ball he's looking at, and that's what he's going to shoot. I don't mind it at all.
Good call.
Just got to address that 12 one time in this rack.
That's good hustle, Trav.
Oh, good shot, Pope stroking tonight.
Gosh, this might even give Kenneth a potential to go 14-7-12. I think it's a little too much angle.
The 7 and 12 is not exactly wired either.
Yeah.
The 7's going to need a little bit of a back cut
That's a good point.
to make that 12 ball.
Right.
I like those kind of shots. I used to shoot them. I learned that speed is everything in my accuracy, so you'll see a lot of me. I slow roll combos a lot. I feel like I'm more accurate that way, and then I also feel like when they're going to drip speed, they can drip. Like if you get them in that hole,
Right.
they can drip in any kind of speed. Usually they're shooting out at you.
That's a good point.
I don't know if he's gonna.
Oh, he went for the breakout. What a shot. I mean, didn't really get the
It was
payout.
such a tough shot
It
because
sure
he was
was.
jacked up, and he really couldn't get that much energy going that way with that. He didn't have as much as he wanted.
It just kind of just.
But he did hit a
leaned into
good
it.
shot there. I'm going to give him a good props for that.
100%.
But the 12 ball is still locked up. And if you shoot this 14, which if that's the only really pocketable ball, knocks you're really not looking at a ball that can get back down to break the 12 out.
Right. The 14 is, yeah, great point.
See, there's points in the game like that. I would have determined if I was shooting, I wouldn't have been able to get out there. So I'm not going for any more shots. You would have probably seen me tiki off the 12 and try to put him in some kind of locked position on the 6. But I'm not moving my 12 out of there because I can't get back down to it,
Right,
Gino.
right.
I mean,
That 14 was how you get down to it.
right, and that's the only shot you had. So
Right.
I'm just I would have left my option there, and I would have tikied right there and play. I would have gone to D because I know I can't get out.
Right.
And the 11, I was going to say
point.
the 11 possibly with a combo, but the 2 ball is blocking the 3 ball combo on the 11, 7, 12. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because I was looking at that, and that just wasn't there either. So I don't like shooting any more balls than when I know I can't get out.
Right. If the door's
And believe
not
me,
open,
I try to get out a lot.
but you wait for that right opportunity, the right window to start pulling the trigger.
Sure. Or the right balls for the breakouts I need. If there's 2
Right.
clumps, but I have 2 balls that I
Right.
can play position on to go after them, I will, But if those are all gone, then it's time to play some chess.
Good knowledge dropping by Tony P himself.
So I'm solids here. I'm shooting the 6 ball. I'm going after the 12. I'm going after the problem immediately.
Right.
It's there. He can drive it in with some top right and come into the 7 with some speed. He could even go into the 12. I mean, I think it's ready to go. Oh, there's stripes.
Oh, you know,
though.
there's stripes.
Well,
Right.
well, there you go. I don't even know what balls are shooting.
I don't know if he called it or if he was trying to take over the pocket.
I think he called a safety.
Oh, he did. Okay, he was just trying to take the pocket.
Advantage solids here.
I would agree.
Tony, do you need anything?
Oh, Denny. Okay, good try. Takes the pocket. You know, really puts that 14 ball up here on the close rail on the screen in a tough spot. But this 10 ball.
Yeah, but you know what he can do here? He can drip the 10 in and put the cue ball right on the back of the 14.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Look at that.
Just like that.
Great shot. Good call, Tony.
Oh, I was going to say Denny. I thought I was just talking on the inning before. I thought those guys were solids, but solids were ready to go. He had a clean shot at the 4 that they
4.
just pocketed
Right.
to get on the 5 or that angle on the 6.
You didn't have to go use the 5. The 4 was kind of hanging there.
Now they're in a little bit of a spot. Their 12 ball still. I'm still using that as my backup plan. The 12 ball still tied up. I'm probably going to duck here, come off the face of the 1, and try to nudge him underneath the 6, or just even play it into the 6. But I'm just going to bank the 1 up table and play the cue ball. Go for the hook, but it doesn't matter. If I don't get it, that's okay. I maybe push the 6 in front of the hole.
Oh, look at that. Tony, good call.
Just like that.
What a call.
And
good execution.
I thought maybe the 1 would come down and play an an alley or block the 10 ball, and it might have.
Might have. Let's take a look at the top.
It's close.
Yeah, it is close.
But they're on the end rail. I know
Right.
their ball's hanging in the hole, so if they can't see the 10, this is not exactly an easy shot.
I think Kenneth just called 11 in the
Okay.
bottom right corner.
So he's going to try to take the pocket here, looks
Yeah.
like. Called it.
He went in and called it. Leave some distance. Oh my goodness. Look at that! Sinks it, but just, I don't know, did not, no payoff. Look at that, oh no payoff on that leave.
Pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Pretty good shot.
The accuracy needed
I
for it
mean,
to
they're a
fall
little
in.
unlucky that you make that and then the cue ball ends up on the 14.
Super unlucky. Wouldn't be surprised if...
But what do you like about the shot? If let's say the 11 hung, look where the cue ball is.
Right,
The cue ball's not out in the middle of the table.
right. They're just verifying that whether or not the 14's frozen.
Not quite sure why he just didn't tap it and leave it frozen on the end rail.
On the rail,
I'm not sure. But I like leaving my man on the frozen so he can only see the top of the cue ball.
Right.
So Kenneth has options. 1 ball on the side.
Denny.
Excuse me. Good shot, Denny.
Good shot, Denny.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. You got to go for your rip right now.
Yep, you're using that 6-ball, Tony. So you're just kind of coming off the right side of that 6 into the 13. Is that what you do? Or the 12 rather? I don't know if that was the angle.
So if you come into the back of the 12 and the 12, you got to make sure you kind of understand what the contact point is, and then the collision and where those balls are going. I mean, you don't want to come into this mock speed, right?
Yeah.
But you do want to separate them and get the cue ball out of there.
To
Because if
score
the
it
cue
out.
ball is
If it
hugs
hits
on the rail, they have the
square.
2 in the corner.
Right.
But I want to make sure I get these separated. Oh my goodness.
That was a weird.
All right, so
outcome.
they're 100%. They're going to shoot this 7 ball and just lock them on the deuce. They came up funny again on their leave. They did come up funny on their leave. So, shot right. Oh, that's what he did.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good
And I
execution.
don't think he
by
locked
Denny.
him. He could have locked him. He could have froze him on there, and he let him see this 12 ball. So because the 3 and the 2 are tied up, he has freedom to come down table now, and it's a built-in safety. The 2 ball doesn't go. So, it's just a built-in. He can see this whole ball. Just come off this ball and down here. Why? Because these are tied up. Those are tied up. So here you go.
Are you calling this bank just in case you do end up here and now you've got shape on the
Sure.
14?
Why not?
Yeah.
What I do not want to do is shoot this 12 ball and bank it into the 7 and push the 7 in front of the hole. My whole safety goes out the door.
Yep.
So I'm playing all cue ball here. I'm not even going to, I'm going to take that back, Gino. I'm not even going to try to bank this in. I'm just playing all cue ball, dude.
Yeah.
And he's hit the 7 thin. He almost did what I said.
Yeah, but it did work out.
It did work out. So even though they're looking at 3, they're looking right down the pipe at 2 of their solids. They don't have a shot.
Gosh, I think the only potential aggressive shot here is that 2-7, that 2 to 7 back cut, which is a lot to ask.
Whew, that's a tough shot,
That's
dude.
a tough one.
I'm looking at that. That looks tough.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Do they have any safeties? Not really.
Not really.
The 2 ball might bank 2 rails in the corner underneath the 7. I'm just saying, if you want a hero shot, you just stroke it and that 2 ball's sailing back and forth. I have no idea. The throw is heavy there. They're frozen. So
Sure.
you're gonna get a tighten up that actually the throw is gonna spread it actually.
Are you looking at that 2
So
bank down to the bottom
the
left?
2 might go bottom. The 2 ball might bank bottom left with that throw.
Yeah.
He's playing safe.
Oh, I think he went to carry him off the 7.
I think he played that to hook him on the 10,
Okay.
and the 14. I think he did it.
That's a great shot. Good look by Brandon. Good
It
execution.
sure is. He gave him a look at the 12 ball. That's it. And they opened up their balls now. So now that safety that we were just on the last shot is not available.
Right. And that 7 is, I think, in the way, or at least going to require an extremely accurate.
I might swerve at this 10 ball here or the 14 just because the 2 and the 3 and the 8 double up the 7.
Sure.
I think that's the shot here. A little bit of a swerve and just slowly run into the 14, call the 10. Yeah, this is going to sell out.
All right.
I didn't like that. I wanted the cue ball length. I would have. There was a lot of doubled up shots
Sure.
there that didn't go clean.
Right. You see stop shot, 7.
Shot by
3.
Denny. 7,
Great
3,
shot
8
by, yeah,
to tie it at 3. It's a
by
slugfest.
Denny. Oh, my goodness. We called it.
Rope a dope
Yeah.
on the ropes. Body blow. Body blow. Body blow. No knockout punches yet though.
I like it.
Almost by the Pope. Actually, I'll give Pope. He
Pope
hit
came
him.
with
He hit
some-
him in. Yeah. He. I think he drew blood a little bit.
Oh, Pope hit some, yeah.
with the
definitely
bank on
scored
the
some
8
points
and,
on
the
some of
kick
those
shot.
shots.
Yeah, but this is pretty. Just connect the dots here. Just roll the 7 in. Natural to get on the 3.
Just like that. Nice shot, Brandon. I think we've got just enough angle. But here's what we got to watch out for. Denny's looking at the opposite side pocket. I think that's another slow roll. I think it'd be really helpful for him to just pocket a slow roll just like that.
3-3.
His slow rolls back.
Barring a tornado rolling through, PIAZZA'S right now.
The roof collapsing.
Otherwise, he's going to make this 3-3.
Boom, 3-3. Wow.
3-3. Back and forth they go.
What's up, Adam Burke? Yeah, good call. That's what they ended up going for, right? Is the 2 off the 7. But I think to the point Tony made, Brandon was thinking defensively on that shot, and it did work out. And here we are, 3-3.
Yeah, he showed a little patience there.
Mhm.
Great shot. He hooked them on the balls that were down at the end of the table here. Gave him a look at the 12. And what he did by playing that safety too, he opened up his balls.
Correct. Yeah, good point. Robert, rooting for Brandon.
Ashley, let's go, boys. What's up, Ashley? What's up, Robert?
Ash.
Thanks for joining us tonight. 3-3. It was an early call before we even went on live that this would go to overtime. Guys are very familiar with each other. They're very familiar with their partners. And everyone, they're in here a lot, sparring. And they've been getting ready for these matches. Really hate to see anyone have to lose this match.
I know, right?
All 4 great guys. All 4 big part of our pool community
100%.
here in Aurora. But they're fighting it out.
Someone's got to go home.
That's right. Okay, stop shot. He sets him up for the 10. What's he got in store for the 15 and the 13? Does
Sure enough,
Does he
angle.
have the angle here? I don't know about this. It looks like you could stun. If you go forward, you're going to clip the 6.
Yeah.
I don't want to snug my 15 up worse. If he,
little cheat of the pocket too.
I just don't see the angle. I think the 6 is playing big to try to go into those balls.
Just
They got the 12 ball down here.
It's
Let's
just
see.
a
Let's
bit
find
too
a
far.
pattern here for him. I like drawing this cue ball out and giving myself an angle on the 9,
to use that as
11
the-
combo. Yes. And then going into the 15 ball off of that, because I believe the 13 ball goes in the corner past the 5. I'm looking right down at it. I believe there's a pocket for the 13, but I like to remove the 15, get the 15 moving out of there, but not disturb the 13.
Good
You
call.
disturb both those balls, there's a good chance one of them gets tied up.
Right. Yeah, you got that 3 there. Oh, I think they just called a 13-11.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I love it if they
You're
can do
still
it.
addressing the situation.
Yeah. Oh, and they hit.
Oh, it hits them both in. I don't know if he was trying to maybe nick the 15.
Oh man,
but-
little unlucky again. No way was he trying to make both. He thought that you think
Right.
your combo ball is going to be sitting in the hole waiting for you to shoot.
Right, to get position on something else. And
Little unlucky there. You hit
Yeah.
it too good. Sometimes
Yeah.
they say you hit it too good.
right, 2 square, and it just followed it in.
So now look, the 15 ball is in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Pope's looking at the 10 ball in the side pocket. Real thin cut. These are the kind of shots he likes, though.
Oh yeah, this is that Mike Pope Showtime stuff here. Ooh, you're gonna see this cue ball.
Yeah, cue ball's leading. Cue ball's moving all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it. He should hit the 8 or the 1 on the come down. Oh, he hit it fat. He hit it fat. That's why the cue ball went wide, that wide.
Right.
Not a terrible leave.
No, yeah,
Not a
what do you-
terrible leave. The deuce and the 7 tied up. The 1, I don't know if the 1 can go. No, I don't know. 1 doesn't go by the 9. The 6, I don't think they have an
Gosh.
open pocket on any shot here.
What a leave.
Time to start playing chess, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Time to start playing chess.
Are you nicking off the 2 and getting onto the rail closer to us on the screen?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Looks like he's going.
Okay.
Wow. Hell of a shot, I think. Oh, yeah.
Great
Oh,
shot.
yeah. He's got him.
Brandon coming with some good strategic defensive shots.
Real good shot by Brandon right there.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, but hugely effective.
Yep.
Hugely effective right there. Real good. Opens his balls and
Right.
keeps him in the ball game.
Right.
So,
Makes it.
oh, he can see it, I guess.
I think he's kicking at it.
Oh, he can see it. He's
he
shooting
can't
straight
see
at
it.
it.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow. There was.
I still like Brandon's shot.
Yeah,
though.
it was a great call. Yeah.
So he got on the 9 or the 12, and if he shoots the 9, you're taking away your breakout ball on the 15.
On the 15, right.
They're on the wrong side of the 9 here. So
Yeah, and going for the 12, you're going to disrupt the 9 potentially, or
you're going straight into the 4 ball.
into the 4, maybe even between. Gosh.
Tough.
Yeah.
Might be a time to, right here, a time to duck here, Eugene. Chess play here. You're taking a huge soldier off the field here if you shoot the 9.
Are you going just kind of straight at this to duck under this way? Is that one of the duck potentials, or what are you seeing?
I like shooting, I like coming off the 9 and banking it just by the 4 to the rail and then putting the cue ball down in the corner pocket.
Oh, I see. The cue ball by the corner pocket. Oh, he went for the pocket.
See?
So the problem, to your point, that was your breakout ball, but look at how thin this is.
Well, the 12 doesn't go. 12 doesn't go by the 4.
Oh, good point.
They don't have a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
They might have a possible bank shot on the 15. Side pocket. Yeah, that's what Kenneth's looking at.
Mm-hmm.
They might be able to steal one here. That 15 ball. I'm sure if he shot it 10 times, he'd make it 2.
Yeah.
Possibly 3.
Definitely doable.
That's all I see though.
Yeah.
I didn't like shooting the 9 ball there. I'm ducking there because I'm out of options. Even if I can swing my cue ball all the way around. What's the next shot?
Right.
I didn't like it.
Kenneth taking his time thinking about it.
I'm kind of looking to see a duck situation possibly. I'm having a tough time finding it right now. Just because the cue ball's on the rail and there's not really a lot you can do coming off the 12. I mean, you got top ball on it. It's if any kind of natural angles go off the 12.
Got
Manny Burrows, what's up? He's saying 15 cross corner
Manny's
and
calling.
using the 3 ball. You got to hit underneath the 3 ball perfect because if you go into the side of it, it's coming off the rail and leaving. But tough shot, of course. But good luck from Manny. I honestly think the 5 ball
Daniel's
might be
calling
in the
for
way of that angle.
Daniel's calling the slow roll on the 15 to put it on the 5.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
They're slow rolling the 12 onto the 5.
Yeah.
Buying yourself an inning. Gino, I got to check. I got a 16 parlay working here.
Oh goodness.
I haven't even looked at my games yet, but
16.
while they're thinking about it, yeah, a little 16.
That racks up pretty good.
Yeah. You know how hard they are to hit.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe I'm lucky tonight.
Oof. I like it.
I got the Thunder on there. That's one. I got 1 for 1.
So far, so good. 12 has a window in the side pocket. Bobby's got angle vision. Okay.
Clippers down by 2 with 3 minutes left. I need the Clips. Ooh, they just took the lead.
Wow, look at that.
3-pointer, baby.
Look at that.
Good shot there.
Yeah.
Tied up the 3. Left the shot on the 4.
Yeah, actually hit one stripe into the other, disrupted both stripes. Really only gives one potential offensive shot in the 4.
Tell you what, I'm not even opposed to looking to the future here and shooting their 12 ball and then handing them ball in hand.
Oh, interesting.
If that were to come to
No,
it.
that's a great call with where the 15 is.
Yeah.
That's a great point. He does go for the offensive shot. Excuse me.
Good shot.
Yeah.
And you know what he did right there? He moved the 12 away from the breakout area,
Great point.
possibly. So
Wonder if does that 3 go?
I don't.
Yeah.
From the top view, it does not look
No,
like it
doesn't.
goes. I tell you what, they can drop. Yeah, I like Brandon's call
Yeah.
here. Just
Brandon
go forward
calls
with
it.
the 7. You got him locked. You got him hitting both of them.
Brandon calls safety. Good shot.
Good shot.
Great shot, Brandon. Good call.
And the 7, he put it in a good position.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, that 7 might come in handy later. Maybe break out the 3. I think Mike's calling kick shot. Mike
I'm going to try to kick this into traffic. I'm just.
If you pocket it, which he almost did,
Dude, he
then
took
what?
a rip at it. Yeah, then what?
Yeah. I mean, cool, valiant effort, looked cool, but I just think it wouldn't have left much options if it did pocket.
Once again, just taking a look. Let's say the 12 ball was sitting by the side pocket, and they could shoot the 12 in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
You can go for the rip here.
Yeah. And the 5 gets in the way of it.
Oh, they got a good angle though on the 5 ball. Good angle on the 5 ball to draw.
Yeah.
Draw into the bottom of the 15, which will nudge the 3 out into the middle of the table. You can control this a lot here too, Gino. You can hit rail first, get the 15, and the cue ball's coming off the rail off the 15 and put it in the middle of the table.
And this 3's just kind of dinking out.
Yeah, and look what you got down low. You can't get hooked, the 2 ball. That's your outlet ball. So you go, all you got here to open up the 3 ball here and open up this rack. You got the 2 ball hanging. He's going forward.
He's going top English.
Yeah, I'm drawing this. You can definitely come into the 15 here, but.
Maybe just the right angle for that 6 ball.
Oh, good shot, Denny.
Good shot, Denny.
Good shot, Brandon, to give him that angle.
Yeah, I think that
Little funny
ball,
here. The 12 ball's hooking the 2. The 7 doesn't have a shot.
Right.
He has a combo on the 2 ball or a back cut on the 3. So a little funny here. I think I'm playing the 3 in the side.
Yeah.
And just letting my cue ball go into the 12, and I'm not worried about it.
Sure.
Not worried about it.
Yeah, good rip by Denny to disrupt things. Brandon's just got to come with this cut on the 3.
Good shot.
That worked
He's
out.
fine.
Yep, they can work with that. Ooh, that's an interesting angle. Ooh,
He can shoot the 7 if he wants. He can shoot the 7 first.
Yeah, good call, Tone. That's
Yeah,
what he's doing.
that 2 ball is a little funny.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
It's about the only place on the table you can leave it. Good shot.
Good back cut, Denny.
Good shot.
All right, we're looking a little. These shots can be tricky if you're trying to get too good on the 8.
Well, you can cut this too. Actually, you can cut it in and control a couple different angles off this.
Just have that. Just enough.
You can hit
angle,
it thin to come out to the middle of the table.
just like he did there. Look, he gets a nice nudge.
He got a real nice nudge.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Kenneth and Mike got a good nudge last rack. Everyone gets 1.
All right. Then he chopped his cue. A little bit more time than he's used to, so that's good. And he fires it in.
Fires it in.
4 to 3.
Here we go. Back and forth.
Back and forth.
We've had multiple lead changes, and it's only 4-3.
And the Clippers just went up by 3.
No, let's go.
Keep me alive on this 6-teamer, baby.
Let's go.
Got the Nuggets in there. They start here. I think they just started.
Nice.
All right, 4-3. Both teams exchanging blows. Good, couple good decisions by Brandon Krug on that rack, I believe. Instead of shooting out, he realized the situation. That ball's tied up. Yep. This ball's covered by the other ball. Let's,
extend the game a little bit.
Yeah,
get another inning in.
Let's move.
Denny drilling some shots. I think we got little Leone watching from home. Daddy says hi. Denny's daughter, Leone. And Denny about to break things up. Brandon just taking another swing at the racks.
I thought Denny was going to break the balls while he was racking.
He was ready to go. He was ready to go. Just knock that triangle out of Brandon's hands.
All right.
Here we go.
These are the parts of the matches where it's a slugfest back and forth, where a break and run can really do some damage.
Absolutely.
Opening up the lead. Keeping them off the table for 10 more minutes or whatever. But they broke dry. And look where they left the cue ball.
My goodness. No easy opener. Looks like we might have maybe a 2 to 13 combo as an opener.
Or carrying off the 7 into the 13. I like that even better.
Oh,
You just have to shoot the cue ball off the side of the 7, and you can actually shoot that with speed and break them up too.
break up that cluster.
Man, that's probably what I would do. I
really
come
good
into the
call.
7 hard, play the 13 on the carom, and then break up everything.
Really good call. And look what he went for.
That's what he went for.
But he just hit it a little thin.
He didn't really
Oh, no,
disturb the
maybe
balls
hit it
though,
back.
so that's
No.
the good thing about that.
Yep.
He left a real easy opener for Brandon and Denny, but he did not really do anything with the cluster, so
Yeah.
that still has to be addressed.
Still a big mess.
Dustin, what's up, Dustin? How you doing, dude? He wants $50
We
on
got
Pope
some
and Kenneth,
action in the chat.
and you get a 1-game lead here. Dustin's offering up $50 bet, and they're down a game, so I'd say that's as fair as you can get.
Are you guys doing okay?
Kelly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tony.
All right. Brandon at the table. Multiple options to open things up. We got an open table. Big, nasty cluster.
Here's
On
the
the top
here's
right.
the deal. If I'm shooting solids right now,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go after that cluster on the first shot. If I shoot the 5 ball, I don't know. Maybe not. There's not an angle there. I guess maybe not. All right. So stripes. I'm going.
Are you going after?
I'm going right now. I can send
Yeah.
it down there like break speed.
Mm-hmm.
And he did, but he
Yeah.
just didn't focus on.
On where that cue ball was going.
Yeah.
Ended up being just a
Tell
really
you
flat
what,
stone.
there's an interesting shot developing here. The 9 ball off the rail, off the 7, off the rail, off the 3, and down into the hole.
I love it. You're talking about pinball. Boom,
Yes,
boom,
bing,
boom,
bing,
boom,
bing, bing, and in. Yeah.
Oh, look at that cut. Good try.
Okay, he went after it there.
Yeah, didn't disrupt it too much. Still a problem.
Okay, so Kenneth has a real good opportunity here. He can shoot the 6 and drive it with some bottom right, and he can go into the 7 and split the 7 and the 4, and I think he can disturb everything and rearrange the furniture. They got the 5 ball hanging, so I'm going into this like gangbusters. There's no holds barred here, Eugene. I am gonna pop this in with some monster draw right and just come into that stack and rearrange everything.
Love it.
Let's see if he's got it.
Look at that. He split it a little bit. I think he disrupted it just enough, but yeah, he somehow found this little opening and only nicked through.
Yeah, he rattled the 6 though.
Yeah.
But still,
Oh, he did. Oh,
but
he
still,
did rattle
look,
the 6,
it was
yeah.
ready to go. It was ready to go. Look, the 2 and the 5 down there,
Yeah,
the 3 and the
100%.
7. I mean, you could
Yeah.
use those to break the 1 out
Yeah.
if
It was-
need be.
It was a good call.
The 15 ball goes off the 6. I'm looking down at it. I believe that goes. So that's an angle right now. You could go after the 11 and the 9. It's almost like a natural. If you want to shoot this 15 ball now, coming off the 6,
Oh, is he going for the
14, he's going.
Oh, okay. He was trying to disrupt that 111. I think he hit it. I believe it was a little
Well,
thick.
the 14 ball came down and made the 5.
Oh yeah.
So they're solids is okay. Gotta like being at back at the table with the ball hanging in the pocket.
Absolutely.
You just got some work to do. Seven ball. I mean, when you get out to the middle of the table, the 7 ball plays into the corner with a pretty good shot at a bump on the 111.
I wonder if once the 6 ball's out of the way, you got like even short side on the 1 opportunity there. He was looking at the 3 balls.
Good
and
position
like,
on the 3. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, good shot. He got him good. Booyah! 2 for 2.
Keep it. Oh, here
Up
we
by
go.
6 with 9 seconds left. I like it.
Here we go.
Good shot.
Good shot by Kenneth. Angling into the side.
I
pocket,
don't
always
want
showing
to. So Gino, I want to leave one of those balls on the table, whether it's the 4 or the deuce, whatever. I want to shoot this 7 and give myself a little freedom either to play position on the 1 or break it out with another ball with a backup ball. I don't want to put all the pressure on this 7 ball having to get
to
position
get
on the 1.
perfect on 1. Yeah.
The 2's in a pretty decent position.
They are talking about it.
I mean, if you can get flat on this 7 ball, you can draw it back up into the 9 ball, and you'll have built-in position on the 1.
Yeah.
And then you got to come down and address the 2. Maybe that is the shot because the 9 is there. Maybe they can clear the 2 and the 4 and then get on the 7 flat because they do have a built-in stop for position
Using
on the
that
9.
ball.
So I don't mind that.
Call.
I don't mind them clearing the 4, the 2, and trying to get flat on the 7. But you must get flat on it. You get an angle, then you got to break it out, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If it's flat, you use the 9 ball. If you've got the angle, you're going into the 11 or the 1.
All right, 2 for 2.
Let's go, Tony.
2 win.
Let's go. All right. They had seen something in the pattern where they used the 4 ball. They're going to be leaving the 2. They're using the 7 ball now to get to the 1. It looks like we are looking to try to get the short side of the 1. Use the. Oh no, he was. I think there was enough angle where he wanted to disrupt the 11. The 7 ball rattles.
Kind of jammed it.
Yeah.
He shot it with a lot of speed, Gino, so the draw didn't take it all.
Right.
He was loading up some draw.
It just became
but
a stunt shot.
The speed overtook what he was trying to do,
Sure.
and then it took away his accuracy also.
Right.
You don't have to hit balls that hard to get all that action you need.
Right.
More of a stroke.
Right.
Firm stroke, and make sure that the cue ball can react. I mean, he hit that so hard.
Right. The cue ball had no chance to grab any felt, develop any friction. All right. Brandon with a pretty tough shot. It's pretty much the only shot he's got. And he's gonna. It looks like he's looking at cutting this 9 ball down the rail. I think that 1 ball with where it is.
I just got word that John Mora just beat Joshua Filler
No
in
kidding.
the final in this round of 16.
Wow.
So Johnny Mora, Alex's countryman and partner in Scotch doubles,
100%.
has moved on to the final 8.
Wow.
That's huge.
You know,
That's
Mike
huge.
Brown was telling me about some action that John Moore was part of at Griff's, and he was sitting there just basically just owning a table, getting his strokes in.
Oh yeah, he's in there a lot in action. He's
Is
in
that
action
right?
a lot of Griffs.
What an interesting story he is with his shoulder situation and converting to a left-handed player.
It should be on Sports Center. It should be on 60 Minutes.
That's right.
To play professional at a professional level from both sides.
Yeah, that's a 30 for
Talk
30
about
episode.
a golfer. They could never turn around and
100%.
play lefty or righty and be on the PGA Tour. They could probably compete with the amateurs,
Sure.
but they can't play at a pro level.
No, a tennis player's not all of a sudden going to turn from right-handed to left-handed.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Crazy. It should be a Sports Center feature. I've said it for a couple 3 years now. I'd love to see John
Unbelievable.
Moore on Sports Center.
Yeah, I could talk for hours just about that.
Professional both ways. Get out of here. I need the 8 when he plays lefty, and I need the 7 when he plays righty. That's crazy. Actually, I need more of both, but
I don't think that was an intentional miss. Brandon's having a chuckle. I think
I think he's chuckling at how bad he hit it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right.
Okay, I got it was the final 32.
Okay.
So Mora's in the final 16 now.
Nice.
And we watched live today. We watched Alex lose to
Carlos
his
Beato.
countryman Carlos Beato.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get a roll. Beato rolled all over him. And then we watched Shane Van Boning lose to Ocean. And
Yeah.
he missed at least 10 balls.
Yeah, I saw that.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah. I mean, the
No.
first set was a 4-0.
Good shot, though. Uh-oh.
Oh, can they see the 2?
I'm telling you right now, this is tricky if they can't shoot the 2 right now. It looks like on the overhead they can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking at it. He hasn't
Yeah.
he hasn't taken his eyes off the 2 ball.
Yeah. Are you wrapping around 2 rails for this?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm coming 1, 2, 3 rails.
3
Center
rails.
of the
Yeah,
table.
sure, right.
With
3
some top
rails.
left.
And back to center table, right?
Yep.
Good call. Yep. Look where his bridge hand
He's
is. That's
looking
what
at
he's
the
shooting.
1. Did we look at the 1 to see if the 1
I think
goes?
that's what he's looking for. Oh, that's a good point.
Man, it looks like it goes. There's a gap.
Yeah.
It looks like it goes on our screen here. Yeah, if he can see this ball, then no problem. 3 rails out to the center of the table. Just don't over pump it and come underneath the 8 or anything. Just right by where the end of his stick is, or on his stick line right there by his hand. I want to be right there where his hand is. 3 rails.
1, 2,
He
3.
overpumped it.
It's going. It keeps
He
going.
overpumped it.
All right. Well, I still think, Mike's still chomping at the bit here. He's got bank. He's got cut. Yeah, he's calling the bank. You're going to see him go for these type of shots. He's got that Mike Pope squat going. Oh, hits it a little thick.
A little fat there. That's going to leave an open table here.
Yeah, that 15
Easy
ball
starter,
goes.
too.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got easy starters. That 15 ball does pass. They need to look at what we're doing about that 12 ball. Easy opener on the 11, but it's just really just trying to figure this pattern out. I think this is kind of a two-way shot. I don't mind this. He's going for a distance shot, getting that 14 out of the way. What this does is if there's, I think we could even see Brandon slow rolling this 15 in for the 12 in the side potentially.
Yeah, the only thing about slow rolling this is you getting Cadillac jacked up over the 1.
Right.
I don't like it. I like stroking it. He has a little bit of an angle.
You're saying that the cue balls could end up.
I like shooting the 11, maybe even 2, and coming in the bottom rail and coming behind the 15.
I just wonder if the 12
You
is.
called it.
Yeah, I think. Okay, he gets in. Okay, that worked out. I just think from a mentality perspective, they were concerned about that 12 ball. Probably saw a path to get there with that slow roll. But look at the angle.
This is tough. You got to come with a shot here, Denny.
Yeah.
You can even duck here if you want.
And
You
he's
don't
on
have
the
to
rail.
shoot it.
That's a great point.
He shot it straight into the rail.
Yeah.
I mean, straight into the rail. He didn't even cut that ball. He was like trying to hit something on the rail, it looked like.
Wow.
Yeah, those are already nice.
Thank you. So what I was saying there, Gino, you're on the rail. The 1 is there. The 10 is here. You come off the edge of the 10 and send in your cue ball direct. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
If you're not in line,
Live to fight another day.
yeah, and you're right at that point in the you could have locked him down again and made it tough. I mean, he could have made that though. He just shot it straight into
Yeah.
the rim.
Good shot by Kenneth.
All right, here we go. 4-4.
Goodness gracious. Back
I like
and
Pope
forth.
to make this.
Yeah.
I like Pope to make this.
He's taking his time.
Yeah, he's taking his time. He breathed it out a couple of times too.
Mhm.
He had a little bit of nerves here, but I think he took care of those in his
Mhm.
pre-shot.
Getting his Pope squat going.
No.
Hangs it. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
You could see a little bit of tension before his pre-shot. I thought he took care of it, but you saw that there was tension,
Yep.
and it
Got a little tight during his practice strokes.
I'll tell you what, it puts a lot of heat on Brandon here
Yeah.
to make this 12. I mean, I'm just make. You got to make it.
You're just making
The
it.
8's in the hole. This is my 8-ball shot if I'm
Yeah.
Brandon Krug. Everything that I got to make this 12 ball. There is a tick. You can tick it off the 9 and hook them, but it's a pretty easy one rail kick, right?
Right, with the way
So I
the
don't like
ball
that.
is.
I'm going
Right.
here.
You just
Just
gotta
going to
make
give it all I got, all my focus, and just
Oh, he's-
drop this 12 ball.
He's lost the headgear.
Yeah, and he's a
We've
little
got-
bit jacked up here, so
He
this
sure
is
is.
even tougher than it looks.
Yeah, hits it. That was a tough shot. Not to ask.
4-4. 4-4.
Here we go. Another tie game. This has been going. I think the biggest lead we saw at one point was maybe 2. I think it was 2 racks at the very beginning. Multiple lead changes, multiple tie games. Here we are, 4-4, halfway through. But the pace we're going extra innings.
Yeah, not Drew.
Yeah, let's go, John Mora. Travis Buxton says, dude, it's crazy. Left eye dominant, has to adjust his shoulder as a right-handed person, causes issues over time. Enough to not give up, like literally take a nuclear option and turn into an offhand player. And it's interesting.
Professional level.
At a professional level. And it's interesting, like we mentioned Albin Ocean, he's also a left eye, I mean, you will watch him stroke. Left eye dominant right-handed player. He's maybe figured something out in his mechanics, but at least for now.
I'll tell you what, John Mora, in so many situations, doesn't have to use a bridge. I've watched him gamble, and he breaks righty.
Yep, I've seen
He
him
plays
jump,
lefty,
he jumps and breaks
then
righty.
if you're body hooked on a righty, he can turn around
go
and shoot.
either
I
way.
mean, it's cool.
He's got 2 forehands.
Yeah. All right, what's up, Mike Myers? What's going on, dude? Rebecca, what's happening?
Rooting for Kenneth and Mike. Rebecca is
All right, so they broke and made a ball.
made a ball. You've got some situations you've got to think through.
Yeah, the 3 and the 14 needs addressing. If you're taking stripes, the 11 and the 9 is not wired. There's a little bit of off combo there. And the opener on the 10 looks dead straight in, so I don't think he can use it to break the 14 ball up, but he can shoot a stop shot on the 13 here in a perfect angle on the 10. Perfect angle on the 10 now to get to the 14. I like drawing into the 3 ball here.
Okay, that's interesting.
But it's more of a controlled kind of splitting them and then playing shape on the 14 as well, not just to break out.
Interesting, yeah.
Kind of controlling what the cue ball is going to be doing after contact.
No, I think it's those details that you bring up, Tony, right? When I'm thinking breakout balls, and I think there's other players too, is just kind of make contact with that area. But there's certain precision things that you can think about. Because if you do hit that 3 first, that cue ball's following and leaving you straight in on the 14. Those are the things you're thinking about. Yeah, that's
More heavy on the 3, but it's actually going to, it looks like a split from the naked eye, but heavy on the 3, and then
mostly
clip
on
the
the 3.
14 a little, and the cue ball slides through, and you play position on the 14.
huge.
And they came up, and this is going to be real tough here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking at the 3 ball combo. He's looking at a back cut on the 14 to back cut the 11 to make the 9. But that's the only thing I think he has.
Yeah, that's
He could possibly shoot a 14 ball bank off, come off the bottom rail, end rail, and play it off the 4 ball for a pocket there. There's a lot of 1 pocket shots like that. You play under balls.
Oh, so you're going off this way into this in this way.
Yep.
Wow. But he is calling the 3 ball combo.
I like trying to get my cue ball down table here for the 15. Look at this shot!
Oh my!
Oh my God!
This dude.
Sicko! What a sicko!
This guy.
Oh, and the 14 comes down for position.
Look at this.
Dude, that's the Pope, dude.
The Pope.
What a shot, and all the balls are open now with position.
Big Pope.
A 3 ball, back cut, 9 in the corner.
This guy's come with some really good creative technical shots.
Boy, they ended up, I mean, dead nuts on the balls here.
My goodness.
This is what I'm talking about. You make that shot, it's time to choke the air out of it right here. You get out here.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, get out.
Because it's there.
It's there,
It's
right?
there.
And they thought they were going to get another shot when Pope's shooting a back cut, 3 ball combo.
Yeah.
Get ready to shoot. Next thing you know, they're breaking again, and you're thinking about, I don't know what they're thinking about.
Well, yeah, but that's what, to your point, right? If you're Kenneth and Mike's, like, I'll tell you what to think about, right? This is going to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
What's your prediction for this shot? Pain.
Yeah.
Pain.
Pain. All right, good angle on the 15.
Yes, good shot. That's first shot down, perfect. Now Pope, drop him into the dead middle of the table here. 2 rails.
rails to the
Don't
middle.
hook him behind the 6. Air on the side of coming up short.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Good call.
Air on the shot. Yeah.
You've got this nice big window here, right? This area here.
You don't want to flirt with the 6 ball coming in too tight, or towards the 12 and the 11 and laying it right on him. Right.
Right. Oh, he went 1 rail.
Oh, that was a 2 rail shot for sure.
Yeah, I thought so too. Because the natural.
It's okay
path-
though. They still have a shot,
Sure.
but that was definitely cutting that and taking your cue ball 1, 2, and into the angle.
And it goes back to what you talked about before. If you're a foot short, you're still pointing the right direction. If you're a foot long, you're still pointing in the right direction. 1 rail, you can get out of line, but in this case, it wasn't too bad.
Now they gotta, they're at the mercy of a little roll off the 11 here.
Yeah.
Go off the 11, hook him behind the 7.
Yeah. And he hits it thick.
Yeah. Tough shot there.
It was a tough
Just
shot.
because the new part of the shot is going into the 11 and hitting it easy enough. Well, I have position on the 11.
When it goes to your point around why you would go to rails, it's not. It's about the trajectory
coming into your angle.
Right.
And if you're short, or let's say you ended up right there, you're on a much flatter angle to play your
real
out.
short, or maybe a foot long.
If you get right there, it's over.
You're on the right path.
If you get right there where that second X is,
Right,
it's
sure.
over.
Right.
You're counting the money, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're next up in the line at the bank, counting that money.
We got a back cut on the 6. Nails it.
Good shot, Brandon.
Good shot, Brandon.
Probably would have shot the 7 there, just because it was unmissable. I like that opener that's unmissable, and then start working on all the balls. But they got good on him. Good shot, Brandon.
So I think the tough thing about what Denny's going for here is that. So
Three ball. He can shoot the 3
He was
next.
going for the 3 next. Okay, I thought he was trying to get on the 4.
You can shoot this 3 with a little bit of top running English into it and come down for the 2. I believe.
One rail.
You can also cut it the 3 in the corner, but I think this goes.
Oh, I see.
And then come off the rail and take your angle, or whatever angle this way. Play out to here.
Mm-hmm. Aaron Hara grabbing his seat, sweating, sitting at the rail.
Jeff Clark, the new camera angles are great. What a match.
Appreciate that feedback.
Jeff Clark, do you have a Coors Light in your hand by chance? What's up, Earl? Jonathan Amo. It's
Yeah.
the blue shoes.
Great shot by Brandon. Good speed. Uses the rail.
Okay.
Draws it back. Gives Denny an opportunity to get a pretty natural. I mean, is that 3 in that side pocket? Yeah, we need to get pretty flat on that 3. But if you get,
I'm playing shape on the 4 from here, Eugene. I like playing shape on the 4 ball, then going to the 3.
going to the safe side of the 3.
Yeah, because he's got plenty of angle here to get down for the 4,
Great call.
and that's what he did.
Oh,
He's
good
going to be
shot.
perfect.
Good shot, Denny.
Perfecto.
Wow, good shot, good speed. Smidge of angle, that'll work.
Yeah, I like this angle to come up and shoot this. If you don't like the 3 in the side, this angle will get you just straight in on the 3 ball.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right, Pagalion Beanie is back on Brandon's head. The last time he went no lid and missed a shot. I think he's putting 2 and 2 together.
Just a nice, easy follow stroke. Oh, you got to cut the 4. He hit it to the fat part, so he took the angle out of it. You got to cut it into the other side of the pocket.
There was enough pocket there to do that.
Yes.
But Denny's got to look. But the tough thing is
The position.
Yeah, he's up on the rail, so he's going to
jacked
forward.
up, and he likes to hit these kind of firm. He can drill
He's
it.
trying to stop
shot.
it. Yeah.
Nope.
It's
good.
tough. Yeah, there was a bit of a jump that happened on that shot. That cue ball did leave the felt for a smidge.
You got to realize, as soon as all of us have to realize, the pros realize it. As soon as the elevation goes up in the back, it's an extra level of focus. Like, no moving body parts. Stay down. How am I going to shoot this stop shot? Am I going to shoot it firm, or am I going to put a stop shot stroke on it for the best accuracy? All those should go through your head when any of these shots arise.
Great point.
Here's another one. Dead jacked up on the 3 ball. I am going to pay particular attention to being still, being comfortable on my cue, jacked up. I might even get on over to see if I like it, and then get back off of it, then get back on it again.
Love that
But
advice.
Because
any 1 millimeter left-right English, you're massaying it, or something like. There's so many small things that can go wrong. So you're just hyper focused on your mechanical execution.
absolutely, when
Love
my
that.
cue is elevated, or on shots like this.
Love it. Oh, hits the point. And look, another jacked up shot.
Oh
Oh
my
my goodness. Just trading off treetops here.
Wow, this needs a little bit of a stroke, because
Right.
the 11 ball
The natural
play is
lead.
huge here. Yeah, the natural lead is coming down low.
And getting hooked.
And then putting a stroke on this ball is tough, because you're jacked up. You're probably going to see Brandon slow roll this, but it's actually not the shot.
Yeah, because this could overrun with the 11 becoming a factor.
I might even try cross-banging this ball and checking out how if the 11's hooked.
He
struck.
put some.
And he
no
caught the
love.
point. He caught the point.
He caught the
that was coming
point.
out perfect.
Oh, it was.
That was coming out perfect, but he caught the point.
What an execution! I mean, just to hit at that speed, jacked up, and if he had, I mean, just the point just got in the way because that thing was on
Or
pass.
just a smidge of more right English.
Sure.
He's golden.
Sure.
It would have spun out to the middle of the table.
And you know how tough
he was there.
Right.
He just hit the top point.
And being jacked up, right English gets scary, right? Because now you're massaying the ball.
Exactly.
All right, he called the kick in the side.
Just want to get a good hit here. No
This
ball in
looks
hand.
thin. Oh, good hit. Good hit.
Good hit.
Hey, not the worst lead for Denny and Brandon.
Big game here. Big swing. 5-4.
Yeah, just
5-4 either way.
Just an unfortunate path for that cue ball for Brandon. Valiant effort. Mike's calling the back cut into the side.
Demanding shot.
Mm-hmm. Don't overdraw it.
Nope, all make here. All make.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he ginned it.
Good shot,
He
Mike.
ginned it, but the cue ball, he's going to lose the cue ball a little bit. He's going to lose the cue ball. I don't mind it, though. I don't mind it. He made the ball. I got my partner shot on the win.
You've got to look at it right.
You got to look at it positively here and pick up your
100%.
partner here and say, I got you, partner.
This is
good
right.
shot. Tell your partner, good shot. I got you.
That's
I'm
right.
going to switch this.
Great point.
All right, so he called it cross side. Little work to do here on this bank. It's not a straight in. He's got to cut it a little bit and widen the angle a little, just a little.
Oh, boom! Wow, Kenneth Juarez. Get him some of that.
Just leave that on. This is
Let's get toasty.
nice shot. He rewarded Michael Pope
yeah.
with a great shot in the 11.
Absolutely. They both came with great shots. That was not a natural bank. It was not just a wired bank. There was a lot of thought into that.
All right, and once again, the
My
lead
goodness.
changes.
Again, another lead change. Here we go again.
That's lead change number 3 or 4.
Good gracious. Dennis with the observation around their pace. Yeah, they're not taking their time. I think that's valid. Rebecca.
She says, heck yes, great shot.
That was a great
shot, Rebecca. What a shot.
Man, earned it. 2 shots in a row, earned it.
I talk about it a lot. This is my favorite part of the game. When it gets right here, this is the break and run. I tell my partner, break and run. We'll take it right here.
That's right.
Little
Love that.
big body blow, big punch to the jaw right
Yeah.
here. If you can break and run this rack.
Absolutely.
What's up, Aaron Hara's in
Aaron
the box.
Hara.
What's up, dude?
Just
I'm
announced you
doing good.
kind of sweating the match, getting on the rail.
Yeah.
Ball down. Did he make a ball? No.
Made up a
There it
seven
is.
ball.
There it is.
We were talking about how closely these two are matched up, and then we've had 3-4 lead changes. It's been tied. I feel like,
Destined for extras.
right?
It's a tight match for sure.
I think there was definitely been some bets on extra innings here.
Yep.
That was the early prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Tough little rack here. With stripes owning that pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And then the jumble of stripes on the side.
Right. You've got stripes on in this pocket, but you've got this situation going on. Loving the dual camera. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback, Kathy. How you been?
What's the opener here?
Yeah.
I like where the 11 sits for coming into the opening those stripes up.
Mm-hmm.
If you do shoot this 15 ball to open, which is the easiest shot on the table, or the 4, but if you take the 15, you got to address the 9
The
ball.
9, right?
You must address the 9.
And here you are on the rail, so you're not really kind of got this natural.
Yeah, you're gonna lose a
draw.
little bit of control. It's hard
Right.
it's hard to pick out the contact point on the 1, how you're moving the 1.
Yeah, so
I might even I was gonna say the 3 ball combos there too, the 9, 1, 15, but now you got the 1 involved.
blocking the
And then
pocket,
where does
yeah.
the 9 go? How hard do you hit it? But I do like that because it leads to the pretty good shape on the 11 if you were going to take that out next. So he's taking the 4 ball here. This is interesting. What is the plan here with the 1 and the 2?
Is he trying
Probably just to take the pocket.
drag this across and yeah, he was trying. He wanted to.
He
do
went
something
Rip City.
Yeah. Okay.
And he tied his 5 ball up pretty good. But the thing is here, the 5 now plays shield on the 11. I'm thinking you take the 215,
The 215.
and try to drop him underneath the 1 here. It's pretty natural to snug him underneath the 1 ball. Yep, right there.
Excuse the mouse work, but yeah, great call. You've got the 2 then
The
occupying.
only thing you really sell out is the 9 ball. If you do sell it out,
Sure.
those balls are tied up pretty good. I don't see any offense there. Okay, so he's looking the other way.
Yep, behind the 3.
I like taking the 15. I like
Just
taking
clearing that pocket
Yeah,
and still getting the safety out of it.
but this is good.
Yeah.
Good little shot right there.
Nothing wrong with that shot.
Nothing at all. That was probably the easiest safety for sure.
Good point.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, good point.
He did let him see the 14.
Yeah, we might see 14-15 combo here. Just from this top angle, at least.
It's like Brandon and Denny are taking their break.
Okay.
So
I think maybe it's just a coincidental bathroom break or something because it was mid-rack. We'll see what's going on. But, you had brought up earlier, Mike's hitting this great shot. It just happened to roll to this not-so-good position. But that's not the mindset. It is, hey, great shot. I've got to look at it, right? You're keeping things positive. Kenneth goes in and ends up banking it. We have Adam King. He's going to help us commentate on the first. And I think that's one of the biggest things I'm going to drill and pick his brain on because he's a master of controlling the emotion and what is the mood of the team,
yeah.
right? I've seen him do it with multiple different partners.
Well, it's absolutely imperative that you stay positive and
100%.
keep that going like that.
100%. We've got these two. Who the heck just walked in? Mike Pope and Kenneth Wire. Don't you have a match to play?
Yeah.
How you guys doing out there?
I took a little break.
Yeah.
They took a break, and you guys took a break to come in and talk about this match. What's going on? How
We're
you guys
going
feeling?
back and forth.
Yeah.
Multiple lead changes, multiple ties.
Yeah.
Tony called it 27-29.
27-29, yeah.
$1,000 for each of the
Wait
players.
a minute. I'm seeing the hustle coming into
Hey,
play now.
I was happy. I got 3 fire shots.
My
Yes,
dude.
you did, dude.
My dude.
6 shots.
That
dude.
9-ball, the
Wow.
9-ball kick, the 8-ball bang.
Beautiful shots. Beautiful shots.
And then my
shots.
boy right here freaking banking that 8 right in the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came with it on the 11, and
Well,
he
that cut on
rewarded
the
you.
side. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of good pull.
They're doing better in safety wise than us. I think we're coming with the shots more than they are though.
I'd have to agree with you 100%.
Yeah. I love this. We got a mid-game analysis from the players themselves. This is like that halftime as you're running into the locker room. We put the mic in your face.
We knew this was going to be a hell of a match, just especially in the fact that I really don't know anybody else that has the same. I mean, he's in my head. I'm in his head.
Yeah.
Just like Denny and.
We were
Drew.
just talking about that. How connected you two are as teammates.
And how connected are they?
Brandon
And
Dennis.
unfortunately, this is our last hurrah. So we both went.
This is the farewell tour?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's only
Okay.
one thing to do.
Win it.
Win the whole fucking thing.
You better believe
That's
it.
from a movie. Which movie? We only got one thing left to do, boys.
What's that?
Win the whole fucking thing.
What is that?
What movie?
Oh.
That's the trivia question. I'll buy you a beer.
I love
if
it.
anyone out there, come on in. I'll buy you a beer if you can tell me what movie that's
No
from.
Googling. I like that quote, though.
Meanwhile, you get like 20 people in the comments just, oh, it's this
First
movie,
one.
this movie.
First one to get it right.
I love
I
it. We
know
got a
what it
beer on Tony for that trivia question. Got one thing left to do.
is. Win the whole fucking thing.
Win the whole fucking thing. I love it. Christopher Tracy just subscribed and donated. Thank you, Christopher.
Wasn't it?
Thank you so much, Christopher.
Wasn't it that
Chris
dodgeball
Tracy?
movie?
Thank you, dude.
No, I don't see Tony quoting dodgeball movies. I don't think he's quoting. I don't think he's quoting
Maybe.
slapstick. Maybe.
Maybe.
I feel like this is something like Remember the Titan shit or something like that.
We have a winner.
What is it? The replace. Oh, that's a good
Nope,
one.
we don't have a winner.
No, it's not.
Bridget, we have a winner.
Ah, Major League.
Major League.
It is.
Tom Berenger, the catcher.
I love
the
it.
speech to the team.
It's a Wild Thing and all those guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
love
got-
it.
Oh,
And he was because the owner was trying to tank him,
I
and they were
remember
in the
that.
they're in the
Oh, yeah.
locker room, and he goes, "We only have one thing left to do,"
I
or they
love
were
it.
at the bar or something, and he said, "Win the whole fucking
I
thing."
love it.
Tom Berenger, Bridget, you got a glass of wine. If you're off the wine, then I got you whatever refreshment you'd
I love
like.
it.
A salad, maybe.
I love it.
The
Yep.
one thing
That's
with
exactly right. Major League.
Yeah, I love that.
the one thing with our break, like he's making a ball every time, but every single time we got one ball that's stuck in the side.
You got that
Trying-
cluster. You got that hard ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And trying to.
Whose
Trying
shot
to
is it
figure
here?
that
It's
out.
their shot.
Their shot.
This-
Yeah, he played
You just played a safety out to 6.
Didn't hit it hard enough.
That was a good look. Good look. We were talking about some other options.
Yeah, that
And we
was a
didn't
good
even see
look.
that look. And as soon as you did that, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you
nothing-
could have
nothing wrong with
froze him
that
on the
shot.
3 now,
That's what
a little bit of checkmate going on, boys. But
that's what we were trying to do.
they still have
can
work to do. I can't really
they can-
comment on what to do here, but
They
Yeah.
can see the 14.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yeah, I was in between. I was gonna shoot the 2 and just take over the pocket for where the 15 is, but I decided, let's try to get ball in hand if we can.
Yeah, because if we can
They're
get the
playing it
5,
free.
then
Yeah. It's good mindset.
yeah. But like I said,
I love the in-game.
We got a halftime
knew
interview.
this-
This should
knew
be
this was
required
good.
on the break. The team that goes on break, the other team has to come out and talk to us.
I love this. Yeah, I love it.
we knew it was going to be a good match.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure. Yeah.
We were looking forward to this match the last series because
Yeah,
we
we
both
thought-
won our
That's
next
right.
We
match.
both-
You guys would have
it would have been
would've
the-
matched up again.
It would have been the
remember that.
semifinal match.
I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
So
And here we are.
All right, you got it, Bridget. You got it. She said no cocktail,
It looks like they're
but
back.
she wants to bring her balls in for me to wash. We can clean up your balls, and as long as they aren't JR's balls.
Man,
we'll clean your balls.
when Bridget starts talking, I just got to put my earmuffs on. You know, it's a family show. Bridget, sometimes you crack me up, Bridget.
She's gonna bring her Cyclops balls in. Yes, Bridget, anytime. Lifelong ball washing.
Bridget, good gracious.
All right, so we're back to the action. Brandon is looking over his options. We didn't really get into discussing what we thought about the shot or anything. I was about to, and then I'm like, I don't think that.
Yeah,
I think that might be a little bit of a,
Too much.
giving him a little bit of advice or an advantage. So I didn't comment
That's a
about them
great
not
call.
taking the 2 or anything.
Right.
Just that
Yeah.
I like their shot there.
love this maybe potential new thing you're talking about, right? The little halftime interview type of thing.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. But yeah, I think we just kind of. It was great to hear their thoughts.
So they get back to the table. Is this little gamesmanship?
Oh,
They get back
yeah.
to the table,
This is
and now they're taking their break.
This is timeouts for the field goal type of thing.
This is the ice.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
ice.
We've got some strategery happening off the table,
I don't think I've ever seen this.
but this has given Brandon some time to take a look. I personally think he might be looking at that 14-15 combo.
Oh, here comes Pope, and
Here
here
they
comes
come?
Ken. They were
Okay.
both
They're just going to use
bathroom
a
break.
quick bathroom break.
Okay,
Now we've got-
5-4, race to 8, win by 2. A lot of money on the line at the end of this tournament. These guys are competing for a lot of money, and they're friends, and it's a tight match. Just a lot of cool stuff going on.
For sure. Ismail, you're just a few minutes late on the trivia answer, but that was the right answer. All right.
Okay, let's see what.
I think that was the call. I actually didn't see what he's. Yeah, I think that was the call, but he just hit it thick. And that 2 ball's still a problem for solids, and so is that 5.
So is the 1.
So's the 1.
But
Yeah.
I think you're gonna see him take this pocket here. I don't see him taking a rip at this 2 because you can come off the 14 and the 1 can be still trapped up. I like taking this 15 now because then I own the 14. I'll just put the cue ball in the back of the 9. But Pope says I'm going offense. I'm feeling it tonight.
He's going 2 ball big. He went
And
for it.
He jumped up a little bit on that. His body was moving.
Yeah. He really pulled the
Okay.
trigger on that.
I don't necessarily. I think I would have taken the pocket and tried to control the game a little bit more.
Yeah, that 3-2 just got a little awkward, but it does present some good defensive opportunities. Okay, Denny decides to play a strategic shot here and play as a defensive shot rather. Does he have
Kenneth
cut on
has
this?
options. He can cut the 5 in the side. He can, as far as offense goes, I think the 5 ball is the only shot he has. I would look, maybe look at separating this 3 and the 2.
Does he have enough look into that 6? Is he looking at the cut in the 6? He's just kind of really staring at that side of the table right
Maybe. Peaches, what's up? My main man, Eddie Powers,
What's
aka
up, Big
Peaches. He said it. I'm loving the 2 angles. Thanks, Peach, for your feedback.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. We love it too.
Yeah, it looks like Kenneth's looking at that 6 cut. He just called it. And I just think that 6 is great to have there for defensive, down the
Sure,
road potential,
sure.
using that 2-3 while breaking the 2-3 out. Goes for the cut, hits it a little thick, takes the pocket, but really doesn't take the pocket from any threatening stripes.
All right, so they got free rip here. The 11 ball. They can hit this 11, cut it thin, use the rail, and come gangbusters into the 10, 13, 15. Yes, it's there. Go for it right now. You got a 15 ball as your out ball. I always talk about out balls.
Mhm.
I love when it's my favorite. I mean, when balls are hanging in pockets, I am going absolutely all out for the breakouts because I just know that it's going to take a slight miracle to hook me on that ball.
Right.
With all the other balls,
got a ball
he doesn't
hanging in
want
the
it yet, so I don't quite understand.
Oh, he went for the 9.
I don't understand. I think the table was there to run. The 8 ball's down on this side of the table. You had the 11. I don't know what I don't know what you're trying to do. Get a better angle on the 11. I don't know.
I think he might also be thinking that with the way the 2-3 is, with the way the 5's blocked by the 11.
I'm gonna go take a look
one-
at this 3. How this 3-2's lined up. If it comes off the rail, off the back
off
of
the
11. Yeah.
Oh, good call, Tony.
And you can manipulate it just a little. They're separate. There's a gap, so you can cut the 3 fat and try to hit the 2 really thin, and try to nudge it in there on the backside of the 11.
Or at least
and
just retake the pocket,
Well,
maybe.
and then you're separating your 2 problem balls too.
Right.
Like you're taking care of 2 and 1. You're trying to go 2 and
Right.
1 here. I mean,
He's calling safe. Still might be.
I like
your
that he's
idea.
addressing the 2. I think he's coming
Yeah.
off the edge of the 2 maybe, and going below the 11 with the cue ball, just like that.
Okay,
Pretty good shot.
let's take a look.
Left him no offensive shots,
Yeah.
and then he addressed the balls that were tied up.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 ball's still in kind of jail lock down there. It looks like they're gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
figure out a bank or something.
Or a way to kind of clear one of the pockets.
Bob, BDB, what's up? He
Oh.
said it's nice to be able to see who's shooting. Absolutely, that was one of the main reasons we went to this, and not just the top view because of that
Yeah,
fact.
a lot of feedback around that. So thanks for the feedback around being able to see players beyond their wrist, right? Yeah, we spent a lot of time calling out who's at the table because of that, but now we can.
Clearly see who's shooting.
Yeah, right. So Denny's just trying to figure out. Obviously, nothing aggressive or offensive here.
I don't mind. I don't want to touch the 11, and there's no rail. There's no rail there. It's ball in hand.
Oh man, the 11 didn't hit a rail.
I mean, yeah, I like looking at my kick options. I thought the 14 was a real easy kick hit. I know you're leaving the 6th. Everything's wide open, but I didn't want to move that 11. I definitely didn't want to give him ball in hand here. But the one ball's still tricky.
Sure.
The 5 ball is tricky. Where do you start here? Do you shoot do you play the 1 first here? Trying to squeeze it off to 15. I understand taking the 5 now. It is a problem ball. I'll tell you what, with the balls like that on the side there, is there a shot where you can shoot the 5 ball into the 15? I think the 12's covering it. But those balls, they're just laying real funny.
Yeah.
I might even. No, I don't know if I'd do that.
Are you maybe looking at 5 into the? What do you think about this, Tony? 5, get that 9 ball out of the way so the 1 ball has a path.
Man, I really like that, Gino. Good call, dude. That is the shot that opens up this rack. If they can, the 5 off the rail, off the 9. It's a hanger. If you just hit the point here, it's in. Guaranteed. What a shot! I like the call, and it opens up the pocket for the 1.
Yeah.
Very, very creative and very good look. That's what you get when you're up here. You get all these angles and different views.
Right.
And what would you
Sky
do? When
view
you
and-
got ball in hand. Where do you start?
Sure.
Man, I love that shot, Gino. I really do. 5 off the rail, off the 9.
Yeah, and it's easier to think about shots like that, Tony, when my heart rate isn't at 152, right? Like, I'm out there.
No
it's
doubt.
It's
No
so
doubt.
tough out there.
No doubt about it.
All right, so he's going to address the one ball, but what he's looking to do, it looks like, is maybe take the. I mean, he understands that there's a big cluster still sitting there for stripes. There's almost another inning built in just naturally. It all depends. He's actually calling the pocket. I think he's trying to follow this thing in. Oh, look at him. He goes.
Very, very,
Balls.
very creative.
Wow.
Give him some fire on that. I mean,
Great creative shot.
And taking both their balls that were hanging in pockets and making them both in the same shot,
Recognizing
and leaving them in the jaws of the
Right.
pocket.
And recognizing there's no gimmies out here. Is there a path to the 11?
That was a great shot.
What a
right
good
there.
idea. Yeah, I
Man,
mean,
you just eliminated two of their
Yeah.
safety nets.
Yeah. There was
Gone
two
in one
balls.
shot.
One grenade, 2 balls down. Great call.
I mean, I don't even know if he can.
And
See, I don't know
execution.
if he can see this 11.
Yeah, it's tough to tell.
If he can, I mean, now the 10, the 13, and 12 become a huge problem.
Because then there's a big then what?
I'll tell you what, I like this shot. They just did to me, I'm going to do right back to him. I think I'm going to come off the side of the 14
Get that
and
6
play
in.
the carom on the 6 ball.
Mm.
Leave him a back cut on the 3. But the 11, I like it. If I can put the cue ball where the 6 is, I block the 1. And I just don't see an offense here.
Are we still doing okay?
Okay, he did play. He played a strategic shot,
Yeah.
came off the 14,
Yeah.
bumped the 5 into trouble,
Right?
put the cue ball into a kind of a pocket of stripes. I think he moved the 13 and the 10 into a more desirable position
Yeah.
for
14 is
stripes.
blocking the 6, it looks like.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get in the mind of Pope right now. I think he might be looking at potentially off the 2 and pocket the 11. I think that's what.
or just drop the cue ball underneath the 11.
If I did a WWPD, what would Pope do? I think I called it.
You did call it. What a shot!
Yeah.
Good thinking there.
Yeah, and
But look, he disturbed the 13
so
ball.
they've got to talk it out now.
They have an option. They have an option to put the 13 back. It was lined up pretty good. I think that's about right.
Yeah.
I think good sportsmanship. They said put it back. Pope put it back wherever
Yeah.
close to where he
It's
thought.
about as accurate as you can get. It's obviously not a perfect science. All right, we got Danny at the table, just really trying to think about what his options are, right? Like you've got this ball by the side. You can cut it into the corners. You've got a lot of then what, so you're probably looking at a good, like, what does a good safety look like? But you've got 6 ball hanging. You've got just these solid balls just kind of all scattered around the table. Yeah, I think he's going to go straight into that 13. Yeah. Try to get it behind that. Block the 6 with the 14.
I don't know about that.
The 5. Can you see the 5?
I think you can spin it in or
Yeah,
throw it in,
throw
maybe.
it in, right? Some right English.
If not, you can move it towards the pocket. I
Mhm.
think you might be able to throw this in with a ton of right hand
Yeah.
English. You can hit it full and use
Yeah.
the throw.
Got that 6 ball there. Okay, he needed to throw that a little bit. I think he was hoping to get.
That's okay though.
Yeah, that worked out.
That's okay though. Their 10-13 now has no home.
Yeah.
The 14 ball has no home. They might be able to take a pocket with it, but boy, that shot that Kenneth pulled off
The double.
with the ball in hand and made
Yeah.
both the safety net balls, that was a key shot in this
Wow.
match.
Yeah.
Because now stripes are just, what do you do?
All right, we got Brandon at the table just thinking about things. I mean, it's just there's Nothing that just really stands out as the obvious shot. He knows that they've got a bunch of balls hanging. The sellout opportunity is there.
The way is the 6 sitting on the point?
Question.
If the 6 is sitting on the point above the, maybe it's tucked in there. I was gonna say I like drawing this, giving them a little of their own medicine, taking the 10 ball
Oh, and then
and
hitting that
drawing
five
the
in.
cue ball back into the 5 and just kind of challenging them to come with it.
If that 6 ball was kind of hooked.
I just don't
yeah.
like continuing here and having my balls tied up.
Sure.
Like I have no future.
Sure.
That's just one of the options.
Okay, he's calling a combo. This is a not. I'm actually going to use this angle here because if you look at this angle here, he is going to have a very.
He's banking the 10 into the combo.
Oh my goodness!
What a shot!
Oh,
He banked the 10, short banked it off the rail and hit the combo
Into the
dead
combo.
perfect. What a shot!
an
What a shot,
an
Kaylee. That was a hell of a shot.
Unwired. Jeez Louise!
Dude, that was
Wow.
Pope-esque.
That was
I should
yeah.
say.
He said, "Oh, I see you, Pope." Wow! Great shots. Great look by Brandon. Great execution.
I don't know if they can just play this ball into the 6. The balls are open. I see a shot, and I think I like it. Back cutting the 10, lower left corner, and just you got to hit it dead perfect, but you got to hit it with some speed and some draw, and swinging cue ball and disrupting the 14-6. Swinging the cue ball, one rail, coming back in over here. Yes. Yep.
That's a good call.
What a shot, though.
But Brandon, yeah.
That kind of reminded me a little bit of Adam King's double kiss off the. You remember that
Yeah,
shot?
it was one of those.
He called it cross corner.
Yeah,
And he double kissed it all the way. Hey, Drew Cruz, what's up, dude?
it's gone. Yeah, that was one of those like. Okay, so they are going for the 14-6. He did call the 14.
Yeah, I just don't. It's real hard to make it. You got to.
Yeah, it was especially at that speed. Oh, he was going maybe for that break.
Wow, creative. That was a good
Yeah.
shot. He was trying to make the 5. He was,
Yeah.
Man, that would have been a exact return the favor.
We're getting some good
Just think if he made the 5 and the cue ball sitting where the 5 is. Have a nice day.
100%.
Have a nice day, right?
100%.
This is open now.
Yeah.
So Pope stays down. Just some execution here. I don't know about. Nice
All right.
shot, Pope.
Yeah, it looks like
great
it's
shot. I was going
1,
to
2,
say,
1,
there's
2,
another
5.
instance where you're guaranteed to make the 5. Could you get a little better shape on the 3? He
Sure.
said, I like the 3 now.
Yep.
I like it.
It's
Now
like,
definitely 1, 2, 5, 8.
yeah.
It's all natural. It all plays natural.
Both teams showing good creativity, good execution.
Fighting, clawing,
Yeah.
clawing for that.
Yeah.
Clawing for every inch.
And we got to remember, as you're doing your cool trick shots, there's the fundamental shots, just like this one. Just nice fundamental shot, natural leave.
Good shot.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yep.
good shot by Kenneth.
I like rolling forward here, getting the cue ball down to the end rail. It's such a way easier shot to come out of the corner pocket. Yeah, cue ball right there.
Because if you're
Now-
floating here, and now you've got to do some things with draw or hit
Yeah,
points.
this is a perfect angle to get down to the end rail. It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying,
Sure.
ideally, if
You
you
can
gave me ball in hand, I'd
come
put it
off
down
of
in the
it.
end rail down there and come off top and use that side rail to come out to the middle of the
Yeah,
table.
gotcha.
Now, since the 5 is a little deep, it can be a little tricky with the points. So,
Yeah. Or you got to look for this perfect draw speed. Look at that draw.
it's a good shot. Good shot.
Good shot.
Very makeable shot here.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy to come up to the table with this shot.
100%.
This is for their
two.
biggest lead of the game here.
Yeah.
Biggest lead of the match.
Yeah.
For 2 game.
It started out 2-0 Kenneth and Denny and Brandon, and now for the first time a 2-rack lead for Kenneth and Pope,
2 game lead. That's huge.
and they're
they're
2
breaking.
Yep, they're one game away from the hill, 2 games away from the finish line.
No breaking runs yet, but this would be.
Here you go, right, Tony?
If they could pick a time to do a break and run, this would be it.
You're always looking for that uppercut
you're-
opportunity.
Oh yeah, they're forcing their opponent. What they do here with a break and run, they're forcing they have to win 5 more games. They
Yeah.
have to go to 9.
Great point.
They have to go to 9 from
Right.
4.
That's right.
And then Kenneth
point.
and Mike need that one last game.
Great point.
Wow, some really great shots in this match.
I'm really liking the creativity.
The creativity, the
Yeah.
defenses.
Yeah, and the guts to go for it.
Yes, absolutely. Like that shot that Brandon came up with
Oh, God.
was
Bank the
an
10
amazing-
into the rail so you can come off.
amazing shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Second ball break. That's pretty good. 7 ball
hangs,
down.
7's down.
Stripes hanging. Stripes hanging everywhere.
Uh-oh, we've got potential for that break and run you've been talking about, that uppercut.
So very first shot, I'm going to address this 15 ball. The 10 ball's right
So
there.
you're stopping.
I'm going to create an angle and get on this. Or I'm going to bust
going
it
this
out.
way or just bust it out. Got it.
Yep.
Let's see, does it even go on the side? Yeah,
The
actually,
only
I don't
reason
think
I
it
don't
goes
like
inside.
if the 2 ball goes, I don't mind solids. If the 2 ball goes below the 11, which it looks like it does. From looking down at the table, it looks a lot tighter.
Mm-hmm.
But from the top view, it looks like it goes. I don't mind solids because he's got a stop shot on the 3. I like either one. If the 2 ball goes, I like either one of these. Mike likes solids. I think he got there. He got there.
Is the idea to disrupt the
Yeah,
six?
yeah. The idea, he was looking at an angle on the 5 to come into the 6, push the 6 to the middle of the table by the side pocket or something like that. If you're Kenneth, you got to just make sure you don't snatch a little draw here and miss the whole
And
6.
just miss it. Let's take a look at this angle from the top.
Little
Yeah.
bit of an angle there.
Yeah, smidge angle. I think
I think it's a controlled bump here, not necessarily a breakout. If he can nudge the 6 to the rail and off the rail, over up by the side pocket, he has the 4.
I think that what they're talking about is, hey, Kenneth is saying, hey, Pope, I don't think this is much angle as you intended. I think he's saying that he might be a little too straight. Can't read lips, but
They can shoot this, definitely shoot this 6 in the side if they wanted to.
okay, just kind
If
of.
he just wanted to slow roll this in?
Yeah, sure.
No, Pope's telling him to go for this breakout now. That's what it looks like anyway.
Yeah. He's even saying if you need to, if it's that flat, to come behind that 15 is I think what he just said. Okay. Okay, so yeah. The disruption.
Tricky, very tricky.
Yeah, we got
He's
this.
jacked up over the 10, shooting the 6 in the side.
Yeah,
And I think that's his only shot.
sure.
Once again, Gino, this is my 8 ball. This is the key ball. This is the key ball. Take a little extra time, do whatever you got to do. Make this ball, dude. Overcut it.
Yeah. And it was there, right? The shot was there. The lead.
All
was
right,
there.
opportunity back.
This
Back
is
in
so
the
big.
back in the Brandon Denny court.
Yeah,
Must
must
complete
Get
this
these
rack.
guys away from the hill. Because to
Stay
your
sticking,
point, it's
yeah.
not just that close to the finish line. It's now your hill. Now it becomes that much further away because now we're going into extra innings.
Oh yeah, this is huge. This can get him right back into the match. Find a way out of this rack.
He's calling the combo.
Good shot.
Good shot by Brandon. A little hugged up, but they've got the 9 ball as an option.
I would start, what am I going to do with that 12 ball? It goes in the top left. I don't mind it there. Goes in your bottom right. Oh, Denny jumped up.
Oof.
Wow. Well, huge for solids and Pope and Kenneth here.
Now they can get on the hill. It's really about getting precise with that 2 ball to go by that 11.
I think you go down to the 2 right here.
Yeah.
Shoot the 1
You just
and
follow
follow it down the end rail and get on this 2 ball right now.
Yeah. All right, Bridget's got some sirloin sandwiches on the table. All right.
Sirloin Sammy's sandwiches. Bridget, save one for me. That sounds delicious.
She's already +1. with the trivia question. So now she's spreading the love.
Man, it's sitting so pretty just to drop down for the 2 ball.
Yeah.
And then I think you go out for the 6. Oh, and he
Was looking
overpumped
to
it.
hit it?
He
Ooh,
comes
this
up.
actually ended up kind of
Man.
awkward.
Pope can definitely cut this 6 in the side. Cue ball's traveling though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he could have got out. He could have
Just slow.
shot. Yeah,
Just
a
roll
lot
it
less
forward.
speed and just
Yeah.
dropped the cue ball on the end rail. He had the perfect. We were looking right down at the shot line.
Yeah.
Definitely could have dropped that cue ball on the end rail. So he overpumped it. I don't think he can hold this cue ball if he shoots this 6 ball.
It wouldn't surprise me if he goes hard rail
Pope's taking-
first.
Pope's taking
Yeah,
the 2
right.
now.
English rail first. This is such a Pope shot.
Easy. I don't mind it
Yeah,
either.
you're gonna see some right English rail first. Look at this shot. Oh no! Then scratches. Good gracious.
Wow, very, very unfortunate there. Oh my gosh, good shot by Pope.
Yeah, great shot. And
That
actually,
was
there
not easy.
a lot of room on that too.
And
More
I
than,
mean,
than
if
I
he gets a
thought.
tit there, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he did push the 8 down into a spot where
Yeah.
it's tough again.
yeah. We've got that 15 in the way and the 9.
So, stripes, I'm opening up with this combo. There's no more defense here.
Mhm.
I like the 11-13. And the 12 ball. The 12 has a big pocket if you want to take the 12 down table into the 9. The next shot, that's an outlet. Possibly you got the 14 in the side. I'm going to address that problem. Open, start with that. It's real close to the pocket. With ball in hand, it should be unmissable. And you can shoot this. You can line a straight shot, 11 into the 13, shoot a stop shot. The 11 cuts the 13 and then goes right down here by this pocket. Right there, yes.
Yeah.
So your cue ball is going to be right where the 11 is. You're going to make the 13, and then the 11 ball comes
Goes off this way.
Yeah, you put the cue ball there. You shoot the 11 ball, so you're perfectly straight on the contact point of the combo. Stop shot, the 11 goes to the other pocket.
Right.
It's built-in shape. I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he's doing right now.
'Cause you gotta
Maybe he
give-
thinks that's the problem ball. Maybe next if that's okay if they shoot the combo next.
Right, because he's gonna he's rolling it though.
I just don't understand. Sometimes I just don't understand. But that's still makeable from there. Okay, so they're picking off some of their soldiers and haven't touched the combo yet.
So now if
Peaches.
you're
Peaches just said, if you're still watching Crystal, are you playing Scotch tomorrow? I think Peach is looking for a partner. I like this.
yeah, address that. Good shot,
Good
Denny.
shot.
Good
Very good.
leave.
Yep.
Gives Brandon options. You got
Good
that
shot.
11. Good shot by Denny.
He could-
Addresses the problem.
11. And if he wanted, he could take the 14-9.
Sure.
14-9's there all day.
Right. You've got basically just the 14 is something you want to eventually get into because everything else is pretty much hanging in the pocket. Get to it now. Put some juice on it.
Well, I'm not going to take a chance on the 14 from
No.
here. I'm going to. I like playing shape on it right here.
Rolling
You
off the 9.
Off the 9 and get shape on the 14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of goes back to what you've been saying around make the ball you know you can make.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
Great shot, Denny.
Very good. Now, do you try to hit the small gap on the rail side, or
Right.
you come out to the middle of the table? I like coming out the middle of the
Yeah,
table.
bigger margin of error.
Yep. And he's got an angle.
Right,
It's
and the
not even a
angle.
problem to get
Sure.
down back to the spot by the spot there. Hit a little draw here, get to the rail, and snug it. Bring it down table.
Right.
Is he going forward here? It's like
Stun. There it is.
no, there it is.
Good shot,
Good
Brandon.
shot, Brandon.
Good fundamental shot. Good natural path.
Yep. Went to the big gap side.
Back and look at this shot. Look at the speed.
Perfect.
Great shot, Denny.
Shot, Denny.
That was not an easy shot. That was good execution.
I'm gonna give this one to Brandon.
Yeah, great.
Great little out there, 6'5".
Yeah, great response. Peaches, Crystal's doing better than we are. She's in Cancun. But Bridget doesn't think so, obviously. Bridget's saying about Cancun, Oklahoma. All right, Brandon. to bring this down to one rack.
Nice shot. Nice out, guys.
Great out.
Another battle.
Good fight.
Back in the fight.
Good
down by
fight.
1. That was a huge game.
Yes.
Huge.
Such a big difference between 7-4 and 5-6. I mean, it's always every rack's important, obviously, but I mean, just getting on your opponent's getting on the hill, moving your hill at that point because of the win by 2.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah,
Your
just-
hill gets farther away.
Yeah.
Theirs gets closer.
Right.
Huge game. Here we go.
All right.
6-5. Bam. Back and forth. Back and forth. Is this the first break and run?
Right.
And what that would do to Kenneth and Pope?
We've seen that. You know, the fighter on the ropes, 8 rounds in, all of a sudden comes with this one big money shot, changes the whole dynamic of the game.
Ashley's still sweating. She puts the muscles out strong.
Flexing.
Strong. Yes.
Flexing. Yeah, that was a strong showing by Brandon and great response by Brandon and Denny there on that
They
rack.
looked poised in that last out too. It didn't
Yep.
look like they were under any duress.
Made good decisions,
Yep.
adapted to the things that changed.
Yep. Great point.
All right, sticking with Denny, he's going with looks like it's the second ball break here. Oh, stings it into the corner. Scratch off the break. We've got Mike Pope at the table. Scratch off the break. They're hitting out of the kitchen. We've got some clustered situations here. I think I see Mike looking at solids. If I'm going back to my WWPD, what would Pope do? I think he's looking at solids. I think solids has got just the slightly better side of the clusters there. Let's see what he goes for.
So is this ball in hand behind the kitchen?
Ball in hand behind the kitchen. It does.
This is his first shot?
This is his first
Not
shot.
exactly.
Yeah,
I guess he gave himself a straight in on the floor
I
because
think
he's a little
he's
impeded by
jacked
the
up,
3.
but
Good shot.
I think he saw what could potentially happen with that cluster, with that one ball now being shootable. If you get that 3 out of the way, I think that 2 ball goes. 2 ball goes in the side potentially too.
So he definitely rolled him down for the 1.
You're 100%.
The 8 could be tricky.
Mhm.
If it might require a little bit of a bump or
Yeah, maybe
Needs
taking
to be
that 2 in
moved
the
a little
side can help that 8 out. Get on the 3. Get straight.
Oh no, that's unlucky.
Oh no.
Wow.
Because I
There's
see.
no way he thought he was going to get behind the 13.
No,
I
that was
mean,
the last thing he was thinking
yeah,
about.
he's for sure thinking at the worst I'll just go into the 13.
Sure.
But now, GPS.
Recap at the GPS.
I took the
as you
wrong
say.
turn. Where
Yep.
do I go now?
Yep.
U-turn.
Yeah. Right. Calling the 5 cut in the corner. You can tell by his speed what he's going for, which is, I think he was looking at the 7 next.
Pope came to play today.
100%.
Nice shot. Good little shot there. I think they got the 6 or the 7. I think Kenneth's gonna have to shoot a very similar shot that Pope just did on the 7
On the
ball.
7, yeah.
And as you see, if the cue ball gets right around in the same spot, it's not really optimal
Right.
for the next
And it's tough to slow roll
for the
a
out
steep
or anything.
cut, right?
Because I mean they passed in all 3 balls this time, so make sure.
Oh, he puts a lot of inside. He put a ton of inside on that. Obviously, a lot of things change. Your aim might be right in terms of just pointing down your stick, but when you're putting a lot of, 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock on there, you've got deflection, you've got all that side spin, grabbing on the felt, swerving a bit. You've got that side spin, throwing the object ball. But yeah, that was a valiant effort, very aggressive, kind of technical shot there. I think Brandon might have an opportunity. I don't know if that 14 goes into that corner, which is kind of sandwiched in that cluster there. He's looking at it though. Yeah, he's pointing at it. I think it might go.
I don't like taking the 7 ball, huh?
They are on stripes.
Right, it's taking the 10 ball, shooting the 10 ball.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I see.
Shooting the 10.
Getting that 10 off the rail.
Maybe
in that awkward spot.
maybe rolling all the way down to the corner pocket too, and just giving him the 3 ball.
That's a good call.
Ooh,
but
good shot.
Great shot by Brandon. Good shot. No real just
Does that 12 ball go?
question. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
It doesn't look like it goes.
Danny's crouching. He's got one.
He's doing the same thing I'm doing on the computer.
Yeah,
screen.
yeah, that's right. I saw you.
I was crouched down
Yeah,
with one eye. I'm
like it.
I'm trying to figure out if it goes. It looking down at it, it does not look like it goes.
No, it doesn't.
And if it doesn't go, what's the shot?
Jeez.
I'll tell you what, I like shooting the 12 ball and taking the cue ball, drawing it underneath the 3, and getting cover on their ball. Sometimes you use their ball for cover. I like shooting this 12 ball.
Sorry for the mouse work, but yeah, using that ball.
Yeah, because you got a full cue ball, you got a good bridge.
Yep.
It's close enough where you can really get a good control and a good feel for drawing that underneath the 3
You're
ball.
addressing the ball. Now it's no longer going to be tied up on
Right.
the 8, and you duck behind that 3. That's a great call.
I mean, I think he's looking at maybe ducking the 13 on the deuce, but you are leaving the wide open 7.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you're creating extra innings kind of where it hurts both teams.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what he
No,
did.
that's
He
it.
tied the deuce up,
Nothing wrong with that shot.
and he doesn't. They can't shoot the 3 to knock the deuce out on this shot because he doesn't have the right angle.
And you do want to leave that 3 there for that 2, right, Tone? Like
Absolutely.
So you're almost baiting
Yeah.
Mike to hit that 7 ball.
You would love to see Mike take this 3 ball off the table right now.
Oh, 100%.
Because he does not have an angle to get on the 2.
Right.
Yeah, I think he'll switch that up.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, Mike's like thinking about the right things, right? Yeah, sure, the 7 ball goes down, but it's the then what? I think
I think they're talking about if they took a timeout or not. And then we've addressed that before. It's what happens when they, if you put a guy on the 1 minute clock, you will remember.
Yeah.
Every time.
How often in league or whatever do you ever pull an hourglass? Never. Here, you'll remember that. You pulling out an hourglass, placing it on the table, you remember these. And so here we go. Brandon just picked up the hourglass. He didn't put it on the table. He actually put it on table 2. But they
He
just
might
went through the
he
motion.
might be doing that to remind him. Actually, he flipped it over.
Yeah.
It's
He's timing him. But again, now there's no doubt. You just did something that's kind of unnatural, which is grabbing an hourglass. And you're going to remember that. If the question comes up again, did you take a timeout? It's going to be much easier to remember. Yeah, sometimes the hourglass, it's not about the minute. It's not about the 60 seconds. It's a good way to just...
okay. So he is moving it over.
He did put it over. Yeah, Tony, you forget a team. I mean, we've had that in the last Friday fight night. Forgetting that your opponent's already took a timeout. Oh, he's going hard inside
No,
English.
that ain't going to do it here.
I don't see it happening.
You got to cut the 3 too much to get that action. It was
that
never
gonna
there.
grab.
It was never there, and they kind of baited him into that.
They did.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have shot that, and that was the shot. That was the ball for sure to use for the breakout.
When you're playing, these players that have these kind of things in their toolbox, like Mike Pope does, right? Cuts, banks, kicks. You can use that to your advantage because saying, hey, if I bait and put the right piece of bait in front of you, you might go for that kind of stuff because you see it and you have it in your toolbox, even though it might not be the right.
And it's
strategic
interesting
play.
because I felt like they should have known they couldn't have got action on the 2 there, but the 7 ball, what are they saving the 7 for?
Yeah, it's not protecting too much.
It's
right?
not protecting a lot anymore, and
Right.
that was an unmissable ball, which could have got them into position to use the 3 as a breakout or to get on the 6. But that
Because the 3 ball was basically the breakout ball for the 2.
it's a fascinating thing that I think the APA has brought that holding on to a pocket kind of theory, and I
You
just
brought that up before, yeah.
When you get to a certain level, those are the balls that get you on the next ball better to make to help you run out. And I would have definitely shot the 7 there, looking to get on the 3 better.
Yeah, you've really you've opened my mind for that for sure, because in AP you've got this weird don't always go for the ball you can't miss, whereas sometimes stay on the table.
Okay.
Are we looking at a combo here? Yes, indeed.
And he tried to rip the deuce.
Yeah, he tried to
Good
get some
try.
things going on. Great try.
I don't mind that at all, and he's going to get another lick at it here
Yeah.
too. He's going to get another look
Let's
at it
look
here.
at the angle here.
And if it is off angle, you can create an angle by shooting the 6 off the 12,
Off the
off the 12,
good call.
using your rail.
Great
Draw.
call, Tony.
If the angle's not here, right? If he can't draw straight back,
Yeah, if you're going
so
above
now
it.
you cut this off this ball here, and then
Use
by
the
using
rail.
that, you create that angle to go like this.
Yeah, great call.
And
Yeah, you're
it's
kind of manufacturing your own angles using
but
the
it's
camera.
it's dead. I mean, you can hit this really hard too. You can dig into a stroke and
and just sting into that 12 ball.
Absolutely. You might even get action on the 12 ball coming across.
And that hitting the 2.
And ripping
great,
the 2,
yeah,
too.
great
Possibly.
point.
Pope doesn't see it. I don't think.
Yeah, he's saying, they're just saying the 2's not frozen, it's off the rail. And I
I
think
don't mind this either.
he's just gonna, what is he, just dinking it? Okay. But
Brandon's got a pretty good look at this 12 ball going into the 13-2 now and then going
100%.
for the run out.
100%.
But he's playing safe. I don't blame him because
Yeah.
the 13's got his 2.
You want to nick off the top
Oh,
side
yeah,
of the
you can
15
hide
on
both the
same.
balls here.
100%.
Good shot.
Great shot, Brandon. Good look.
He's played a couple
Oh,
of
look at
really,
that.
really key smart safety shots.
Yeah, Brandon's come with some really good defensive shots.
Did
Showing
he- did he-
patience.
Did he leave
A
a
window?
gap or a window through the 8 and the 9? He might have. Kenneth was
Maybe.
kind of looking at it. If he did, if he can see the 6, then you can drop him underneath the 12 here. He can
Oh, if
come
you
up.
could see the left side of the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the full side of it and use a little bit
Yeah.
of left spin.
Yeah. Brandon, players are just checking out the 2 ball to see if it's frozen. Because it looks like Kenneth is.
He's gonna
calling-
he's gonna just give him ball in hand here. He's just gonna
I
put
think
this.
he's nicking off the 2.
I think he's just pushing the 13 onto it, or is he nicking off of it? Good call, Eugene.
Yeah, that's why they were double checking the frozen status.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, but look at this.
Do you take the 13 now, or do you keep it hidden?
Right?
It's a
'Cause you
real
still
good.
got the 10 ball.
It's a real good look on the 13 here.
about as good as it gets.
Denny's showing a little patience. He's going to go back to safety.
Nothing
and
wrong
in
with
the same
that.
spot. He wants to put him in the same spot,
Nothing wrong with that.
and that's what he did.
Puts a 15 in a nice
Here you
spot
go,
in front of
boys.
his
Now
pocket.
they're playing. Now
Yeah.
they're playing a little chess.
I like it.
That's usually Denny's second option.
Yeah,
for
sure.
sure. Denny would take the 13
Yeah,
because it was
it was there.
might not get better than that on it,
Right.
but I like the patience.
Yeah, for sure.
Keeping them wrapped up.
Mike's looking down the pipe. I don't
They
know if you
haven't-
can see the 6.
Is the 2 ball frozen now?
Hmm.
They didn't go look at the 2 ball this time.
He's going safe. He's going kick into the 2, it looks like. Okay.
Good shot. Good
That was a
hit.
good hit.
So you got to step on the gas here pretty soon. I think the 13's ready to go. I think they're ready to go.
Right.
The 10 ball goes by the 12.
Mm-hmm.
They have options here. The 11 in the side,
Let's see
9
what-
in the side,
See the
15.
angle on the 11 here.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he
You could shoot the 9 too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking at my pattern. Get on the 10 ball and the 13 ball.
So you maybe starting with the 9, rolling it forward for the 10.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but it's a little bit of a thin cut on the 9. It could roll down
Cue
towards.
ball keeps rolling. Goes
Like it.
Yeah.
Nice stroke.
great stroke.
Very good stroke
Look
there.
at that. I think this is where you go 9 to 10. Yeah.
9 to 10. Yep. I like 9, 10. And then I like either the 5th. I like using the 15 to get on the 13 and then the 12.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to shoot the 12 and trap my guy.
Yeah, you don't-
Potentially straight in on the 10.
Right on the
I
short
want to give him
side.
an angle to draw out. I'm going to roll this 9 forward and let Brandon
Right.
shoot the 10.
All right. And you could just see Denny right now. He's mapping out the pattern. All right, so he does follow up to get that shape on the 10. Probably see him stunning out. And to your suggestion,
He got a little flat here.
straight, yeah.
But that's okay.
So that's what the 15's for, right?
You can also, if you wanted to, just cinch this in and roll it forward and shoot the 12 next. You could do
Yeah,
that if
yeah.
that's more comfortable. Oh no, he overcut it. Oh no.
Uh-oh. And this angle on the 6 might be good on that 2 and dealing with that 2, or at least the 2 or the 13. That 6 ball looks pretty good to address that situation. But it looks like we've got a... Oh, nope, Kenneth is on his way back. Back at the table. Yeah, this is where stars kind of align for solids for Kenneth and Pope here, where that 6 ball's got this natural angle to deal with that 13 ball or 2 ball. Probably the 2. Yeah, good shot. Oh, no reward. That 2 is got a 15 in its way. But he's still calling it. Mike's calling it. I think he's going off the rail into the 15, or is he going and I don't see him following the 15 in. I think he's going off the rail, off the 15. I think it's going to come up short, though. Yeah, just the gap was so thin on that 15. Great try by Pope. Good look. Great effort by Kenneth to break that out and get that 2 out of trouble. But now it's a 6-6 game. This is huge. We've got a little bit of a back cut situation. So when you think about natural leaves, you might have to see Brandon doing something different with this cue ball, just because the natural leave could leave things awkward. We'll see what happens.
Are they shooting stripes?
Brandon's shooting on stripes. They've got it inside out.
Sorry, guys. Courtney, a long time regular here. She moved the steamboat with Nick Paxton, and she just showed up, so we're giving her love. All right, Brandon gets Denny real good on the 12 ball. They're time to tie it up at 6. Blake, what's up? Blake and Run. What's happening, dude? All right, this is just execution here. He got him real good here. Just roll, just make it and roll straight up in the middle of the table. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad. He could have maybe got him a little flatter on this with a little inside English, but you know, under the circumstances and under the pressure that's going on right now, I thought he hit it pretty good. All right, Brandon, just hold your nerve here, just like you've shot it 100 times. Don't even touch your rail. The position here is the tricky part. Do you go 3 rails, or do you draw it and kind of bring it, or do you go flat across? Oh, what a shot. What a shot. And he shot it with... Good shot, Brandon. That's a hell of a shot. He went for shape and everything. I love the way he shot it. He didn't touch a rail. Denny's got to come with it now. It's up to his partner. He, hold your partner up here and swish one for him. You can pump your partner up a lot right here by putting this down. All right, Denny's taking a good look at it. 8-ball corner pocket. That's what he's looking at. He's probably made this 100 times in his life too. And he made it. He fires it in. Denny and Brandon get out. What a nice little out there by the Denny and Brandon team. They are tied. It's tied up at 6-6. This is awesome. What a match. Everyone kind of knew it from the beginning that this would be a hell of a match. I'm going to give those guys some fire for that out right there. Denny, money, clutch. Big clutch shot by Denny Wynn right there. Brandon hit that 13 real good too. So we're 6-6, guys. break, dry. Dry break. Not a lot of easy openers here for Pope. Pope's taking the first shot. What's he looking at here? The 11 maybe? I don't know if he can see it. The 1. The 1 ball definitely goes down in your lower right-hand corner. I'm looking right down at it. Maybe the other possibility is the 4 ball bank back to where he's going to be shooting the cue ball from, but not a lot of good openers. But I think the 1 is the opener. You can stun it into the 14 and have shape on the floor. He's going for the bank. He's calling the 4 back, 1 rail, right by his hand here. Big shot. And he made it. Nice shot, Pope. Very good shot right there. Might have bumped the 7. No, I think the 7 still has homes in the lower left and the both side pockets and top right. And he's on the 2 ball.
I don't know.
Wow, crunch time here, guys. Both teams playing a real nice set of pool here. 6-6, let's see. He's drawing it out to the middle of the table. Okay. I believe he got a pretty good look at this combo, the 3-1. If he can pocket this 3-1 combo, I like their chances. The 8 ball has 1 home, it looks like, top left, so we'll get to that when they get down to the 5 probably. Oh, and Pope missed the combo.
This isn't a joke.
Well, I really like stripes right now. I really like taking the 11, the first ball, and drawing it down the rail a couple inches for the 14. And then it's just connect the dots, really. 11 to the 14 is the key. And then if they can get to the 14, and then the rest is connect the dots. 12 on the side, 10 on the side, 13 on the side, 15 corner, 9 corner, 8 corner.
It's there.
It's there for them.
It's just making the right call. I was out saying hi to a friend, taking my own little bathroom break. That last rack, we saw some good, like this emotion from Brandon and Denny, right? Got some fist pumps, and Denny drilling that 8.
Denny drilled the 8. He came with it, and that's been Achilles' heel for these guys.
Yeah.
When Denny's had to come up with a big shot, I love Denny to death, but he finds, sometimes he has a tough
There's
time
some
with that shot,
some
and he
inconsistency.
rattles it. But he drilled that.
With so much on the line,
Yeah.
being down
It's
a rack
huge,
to tie it up.
huge confidence boost for Denny
Absolutely.
on that.
And you could see it in their body English.
Oh, yeah.
Their team dynamic.
If you can draw this down to the 14, I like him to get out here.
Great call, Tony. Great
There it
execution
is.
by Brandon.
Brandon is playing a really good
Super
set
solid.
of pool.
Super
Really good set of
solid.
pool tonight.
The offensive shots, the defensive shots.
And with Denny making that 8 ball, I seen him taking a little extra time maybe
Yeah.
tonight too. Okay, just make it. He didn't really have much to do there. I like the way he did that.
Yep.
He gave Brandon a full cue ball on the 12. He didn't jack him up. Brandon.
Yeah, this thing
Brandon
going
can
forward has
just
plenty of
roll.
options.
Brandon can just roll this in and go down to the end rail.
Sure.
He can soft roll. He can come off the end rail back to the middle of the table.
Sure.
He's got a lot of freedom here.
Sure, plenty of options.
That 15 ball is, just waiting for him down the end rail if he lands there.
This could be the part where we look back. This was this momentum shift, just a mindset shift. But to your point earlier that you made at the beginning of this rack, it's there.
Brandon taking a little extra look. This might be the most I've seen these guys add that little bear down to their game.
Right,
They're
right.
taking a little
'Cause
extra
they're-
time and a little more serious.
Right. They're kind of a rhythm, kind of loose.
That's
loose
okay.
square.
I said if he comes out middle of the table,
They have options.
Oh my God, options for days. 10 ball. They can go 10, 9, 15, 13. They can go 10,
Right.
13, 15, 9, 8. I liked the 10. I like shooting the 13 here, really, I do.
Yeah.
I like saving the 10 for the 8.
Right.
So I like shooting the 13, and it's
Scooting
a
over
perfect
for the
angle for the 9, then the 15, and roll the 10 on the side. And
Great
8.
call.
I mean, that's the pattern to me.
Yeah, because if there was one ball that has an issue, it's the 13's got a 5 in the way, so I don't mind them hitting that. You're saying
This
we're
is
going
the
to start
game winner.
across? Yeah.
And to me, this with just a little bit of easy draw, getting me over to the 9 is the game winner.
Mm-hmm.
So this is everything right here with position.
Right.
Oh, how'd he hit it? Perfect.
Oh, Denny.
These guys are out, dude.
Okay, these guys are
Another lead change.
Yeah.
Another lead change. I think that's the 5th lead change, and it's 6-6 right now.
They're walking different right now.
Yeah, their focus is the best I've seen it in the 3 Friday fight nights in this match right now.
Totally agree. Okay.
Brandon has been taking his time, re-looking at shots.
Yeah.
I think it's helping Denny slow down a little bit also.
Right? Yeah. There's some good things that can be contagious. Right? They discussed it. There was an inadvertent movement of a ball. They moved it back. All right, there it is, Tony. This is what the pattern you called out.
Well, just make sure.
Just get on the right side of the. Oh, okay, got on.
No, Denny got on the wrong side.
Yeah, so
but it's still okay.
Yeah, short side of the 8. You got the 8 off the rail, so it's not a big problem.
He's got that slight angle to stun it down and shoot the 8 in the top left.
100%, just exactly where Brandon was pointing. Just don't let up.
Don't decel here.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh
no!
A little bit of deceleration.
Well, he hit it. The reason it reacted like that is because he hit it as straight as he could into the side. He didn't use the full pocket.
Right.
He can create an angle there where he's guaranteed to get on the 8, but he hit it so straight that the stun didn't come off the tangent line.
You're not giving that cue ball an opportunity to come off of it.
He could have cut that into the right side of the side pocket.
Yeah.
He was there all day.
Yeah, especially where that 10 ball was at. That side pocket looks pretty big to that 10 ball.
And after all the talk, I was just talking about how Brandon's taking his time. That might have been his most rush shot.
Yeah, considering compared to some of the other real thoughtful shots he's had.
Man,
Tough
what a
situation
match
for
going on
Denny.
here, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised considering there's not too much duck ability. If there's a King Kong shot, what are you doing here, Tony? Are you cross-banging to the corner? What? I mean.
Meanwhile, yes.
Man, it's just so
Gosh,
close.
it sure is.
I
My
don't
gosh.
see a cross bank.
Oh no, yeah.
He's calling it in that side pocket. I don't see that at all.
Which side pocket?
He just called it on the opposite side pocket. I have no idea what he's thinking or what he's going to do. So we might learn something here. What is this?
Oh my! No, this is not going to get.
No,
no
this goes in the corner.
Is that what he called? Oh my goodness!
I don't know what he was trying. He called it in the side.
But that was the kind of the cross bank I was talking about, which it looked like it had potential, but
maybe he saw it going 2 rails in between the traffic.
Yeah, maybe.
All right,
But I mean, he had to come up with something creative. But here we go. To get on the hill.
Oh my God, they're gonna go back to that little out if they end up not winning this and saying, "Oh, that was easy."
That stun
To go up 7-6. Yeah, it was real
now,
natural.
granted, I think there was, obviously Denny getting on the wrong side, pumping that 15 to get kind of on the wrong side, but it was there. But yeah, I think that's the one that they're going to be thinking about.
Usually you think about the ones that were closer to the finish line.
Yeah.
Because your memory has lost track of what you did in the first rack, but you surely remember that you could have been on the hill with that shot.
100%.
All right, so they've used their clock tonight.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'd use the clock.
100%. You get a couple of decent pool players who get more time to talk about options. Like, you want to go and put that time box in there.
And it's totally within the rules. I actually encourage it. Because for the pace of play, for one thing.
100%.
And the second thing is, hey, you got a minute to talk about it. That's enough.
I mean, pros got shot clocks,
Yep.
right? It's not. We don't want to give every pro all the time in the world, especially when we're talking about semis.
Sure, they did.
Finals. Yeah.
It's all about, saving a little time here and there.
Sure.
And not dragging out because, if you get a 5-minute timeout, you're like, damn, when are they going to shoot?
Sure.
What are they going to do? Are they going to order something to eat?
Yeah.
Did they order something from the bar? What's going on here?
I remember early days of Friday Fight Night, and
Looks
that's
like
why
I'm looking at the sand. They got about.
Time's up. Time's up. Good call, Tony. Great call.
I like Pope and Kenneth to clean this up. I said that last rack. Pope, just a big negative reaction.
Yeah,
from,
you saw
from
some
Pope
body
here.
English there.
That was the most I've seen.
Yeah.
Because he got him straight in here.
Yeah.
But we've seen it lead to some things.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, but brings that cue out.
Oh, he
Yep,
got on the 5.
You're fine.
I
Yeah.
like how he hit that.
Yeah.
I like how he hit that.
Yeah.
Good shot right there. That was not easy. He created an angle. He was straight in, and he created the outside of the pocket so he can get that angle.
Absolutely. And the amount
And
of
that
force you had
happens-
to put for that cue ball to travel that much when it was that flat, off the rail first, sending it to the rail. Great shot. Good power shot.
And that was a perfect example of using the whole pocket, creating an angle with the pocket that you have.
Right.
When you get straight in and you think you're dead straight in, you can cheat it a
What you
little.
had just brought up with that last shot on the side pocket by Brandon.
Good shot right there.
That
Good
was a great
stroke.
shot.
Good stroke
Yeah.
by Kenneth.
I mean, there were some options there in terms of where that draw landed to have windows on the 6 or the 7.
I think if you're Pope, you just jack up a little bit and just kill your cue
Dig
ball
it.
right there.
Yeah.
6 ball, same pocket.
Back a little bit. It'll squirt to the side. Oh, wow, that was all.
He gave it a little extra, maybe a little.
Yeah.
He's maybe a little amped up.
Yeah.
6-6, right?
Can't blame him.
Just wanted to make sure he made it, and he juiced it a little too much.
Absolutely. One of the hardest things to do is something touchy, something sensitive, something kind of real slow. If every blood cell in your body is pumping at
Okay,
150 beats a
so-
minute.
24-hour shift.
You're telling yourself that it's an easy shot in the side pocket on the 6, but the 8 ball.
Yeah. You could definitely end up with natural leaf coming on an awkward side of the 8.
He overcut it. No, he didn't hit it good.
Oh,
Good shot.
okay. All right.
Oh, fist pump by Pope.
Fist
Good job.
pump, yep, he's
Leave me
fine with
anywhere.
it.
I got it.
Yeah, enough
All right,
gap from
Gino,
the rail.
just one thing here. Watch outside pocket.
Watch outside pocket. You've called this before and you've nailed it.
Watch out. Side
You know,
pocket.
as players are focused so much on pocketing.
Big shot here. Big shot.
I see a smidge of inside. I think
Oh,
he's
he
conscious.
slow rolled it.
Okay.
What a slow roll.
Wow.
Trust there. Nice shot, Pope.
Well, we got quality tables here at Piazza's.
Yeah, that rolled straight. He said, I ain't scratching the side, Tony. I heard you.
On the hill, Kenneth and Mike Pope on the hill. Valiant effort. Man, Brandon and Denny came to the table with a good momentum. I felt like they had a good kind of aggressiveness about them. And it was just, that's what pool is. One shot, millimeters of leave.
I just really think Brandon, obviously he hit it into the most straight. He had angle, but you know, when he delivered the shot, he hit it into almost the exact where he could hit it the straightest.
Right.
And that's why he didn't get that
Right.
cue ball moving down below the 8.
Right.
So you got to pay attention to that. You got to make sure air on the side of the long. You can be down by the
Yeah.
corner pocket as long as my
Comes
guy
by.
has a shot, right? There's another go a couple extra looks.
Sure.
What if I get down here? That's fine.
Sure.
What if I get here? That's fine.
And my
If I
boy
get-
just
if I get here,
drilled
that's
the,
no
8
good.
the rack before,
Yeah.
right, on a non-straight and 8 shot.
Yeah.
That's a great way to look at it. You know, that margin of error, it goes back to what you were saying. All right. Breaking for the win.
Break and run.
Is this where the break and run happens? Big splash.
Nothing down yet.
Nothing.
Try break.
Okay. The drama continues.
Wow, and they're wide open.
Oh, on this episode of Friday Fight
solids.
Night.
I love solids. Man,
Yeah,
you can
good call.
the 1 leads to the 7, and then the 7 you're on the deuce. The 6, the 4 goes, the 5 goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The 8's in the middle. The 3 goes. Oh man.
Okay.
All right.
Brandon and
Deep
Denny.
breaths, guys.
Brandon and Denny, let's buckle down. You've got Mike and Kenneth shooting strong. They take advantage of mistakes.
Yeah, this is do or die here. I like them to get out. I really do. I like all those solids are sitting. They're just real good path. Slow down. There you go. All right. So Denny doesn't even go down to look and see where he had to be. He just gets up to shoot. These are the ones where I want to make sure that I'm getting my man the right angle.
Precision leaves. Right?
Yes. But he did okay here.
Yeah, I think there was okay. So
But there
yeah.
was. I'm just saying.
No, I get it.
I'm looking at everywhere where my next shot's going to be. I mean,
Nothing
you're
is
never
a-
going to catch me just shooting.
nonchalant.
Even
just,
if it's a stop, I'm going to go over and make sure my stop is exactly what I want it to be
100%.
on the next stop.
100%.
It reassures your mind, and you know it just kind of programs your mind into doing the right things.
You're telling yourself, I also did my diligence. I'm very confident. It ups your confidence in the decision you're making. Oh no. rattles the 6, leaves the 15 open, leaves the 14 open.
The 10 and the 9. The 10 and the
10,
9
9,
might be
yep.
their savior for now.
Right. Yeah, Blake, what a match, dude, right?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go for the gusto here. I got to smell blood in the water here, Eugene. Whatever I got to do to get on the 10 and the 9, I'm going to do it. It's go
100%.
time. I'm shooting for the win. I can't lose the match on this game, but I can win it. And I'm just going to keep that very attack mode in. Let's get this done.
Is this where you're getting hollered at with that DMD?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Close them out.
We're done
Choke
here.
out.
Yeah.
Tap them out right here. They're
Yeah.
done. They had their last turn at the table.
Everything's a kill shot.
Everything. Everything's absolutely.
Love that mentality.
I mean, they can use that 11 ball to come off the end rail and come into the 10-9 also. There's a lot of good angles on that ball.
Yeah.
It might be here. And it might be drawing this. I love shooting these shots. I shoot them a lot in one pocket when the stack is here. You shoot this ball in, and you come on with a draw, pretty good draw, and you come in like this tight and right back into them. And just explode them. I like shooting this with confidence. I think if they go top and they try to get to the 10-9, I believe they will make, if it's a natural shot. They
Top on the 14? Is that what you're
top on the 11,
on the 11
ball.
I see. You don't see them using the 14 to try, because that's hitting right into the potentially like the 8 or 5. You might not even touch this thing.
I don't like that angle
Yeah.
necessarily. I like drawing it out 2 rails and coming in below, through the deuce and the 4 and coming into them like that.
I think he is using the 11, but he is.
Yeah, he's going high.
He's
Watch,
going
he's gonna be hitting that 2 ball.
He was going one rail.
Oh,
good.
and he overcut it.
No,
He
that was a
overcut
good
it.
call, because if he didn't pocket that probably would have.
See, he hit all top, and he almost came in the route I was talking about.
Right.
If you shoot that shot with draw, just set it up, and you see, put the stack in the middle, put that ball over there, and just practice drawing your ball deep into the corner and coming into the stack.
Yeah, instead of top this way, you're drawing back this way, and that's your 2 railer that you were talking about. Good cut by Denny. That was a good confident shot.
Did he get rewarded?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like that 11's in the way of the 6. The 4's in an awkward spot.
I think he can go rail first to the 6.
Mm.
Might a little bit of a swerve, but I think he can spin it. I think he can just spin it.
Let's take a look at this angle real quick. Yeah, I think the potential's there. You know what? Something that Brandon's been doing a good job with tonight is just looking at. I mean, he's obviously looking at the offensive option. He's looking at the rail first option.
If he can go rail first here, it's a total natural. It's all
swing
speed.
around
Yeah,
for
for
the
the
2.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you might even get perfect on the 5 on the side.
Mm.
On the
yeah.
on the right hand side pocket.
Just getting in this zone here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speeds everything here, Gino.
Little
It's going to
hard.
be on the 4 ball though. It's going to be on the 4.
But the path was exactly what you said. You
It was
swing
all-
around. You had the 2 there. You had the 5 there.
Yep, and it was all speed.
The train kept going.
Yeah. You had to control the speed there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that cue ball can really just have velocity when you're going rail first and you're only nicking
Sure.
the object ball in front of the pocket. It could just be a lot
Another
quicker than
shot
you
to
thought.
practice.
Yeah, 100%.
Laying that cue ball over on the side rail there.
100%.
What's your speed? You
Right.
know, you see the top dogs playing position off those rail first all the
Absolutely.
time with the proper speed
Right.
and the English. Now he's got to come with something here.
Yeah. And he manages. Look at this shot.
This might
He
be
manages
perfect.
to avoid the scratch. Look at this shot.
What a shot!
So you got to give him some fire.
Danny.
That was a very technical shot, right? You've got this. Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm hitting every button here.
He might have just a little bit of an angle,
To get
little bit, but
natural
I
on the
think
5?
yeah, because it's going to be going up. You know, it almost nicking the 5. But if he can just slow roll this in, he can shoot the 5 in the corner by his hand
Right.
too. Might want to go above the 5 and shoot the 5 in the corner, and that's what he
look
did.
at that.
And that's what he did.
Oh, my
Perfect
goodness.
shot by Brandon. Good shot.
And we've got
Oh,
this.
this is real good. He can run right into the 9 and shoot the 8 in the
We've
side.
got an 8 ball goes in 5 pockets here. Don't.
Perfect.
Okay, look at that.
Straight
What
into the
a
side.
response.
What a shot!
Denny's shot to
Get
cut
on the
that,
2 ball.
to cut that into the side.
Perfect speed.
Yeah. Good pull.
Brandon's taking a real good look at this 8-ball. He's going to get up again. I like it.
Absolutely.
Be sure of it. Look at it 10 times if you
Yeah.
have to, but just make sure you're going to make it. Overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, I just grabbed Gino really hard because I
Tony,
can't believe
broke
that
a
didn't
rib.
go in. I said overtime and then it hit it out.
gosh!
Oh no. Oh, I thought he thought he made it. He wasn't even a consideration. When it was heading towards the side, I thought it was in too, just by the speed he hit it, and his body. I read his like how he hit it. He hit it good.
You know, just the last rack, that same side pocket, he didn't hit the right side of it. I wonder if that came into play in his head. Oh my gosh! Oh my, Tony Piazza, what is happening right
now? Oh my God, pressure.
100%.
Pressure.
Are you kidding? Like,
Pressure.
obviously, this just goes to show you we're talking about very capable pool players here, right? Doing these things that we think are silly mistakes. It shows you. You got to be kidding! Get out of here, cue ball. Jeez Louise.
7-7.
My heart rate.
There's the overtime prediction.
Gracious.
I think overtime bettors just won all the money.
Oh my!
Rip them up, boys! If you didn't have it going to
that's
overtime,
right,
rip
that's
them
right.
up.
Yeah, the
Rip-
call was made OT. Look at this! Oh my goodness! You know what we got to start with is heart monitors on the commentators. Oh my gosh!
I grabbed Gino.
Oh my God,
When that 8-ball didn't go, dude, I just fucking, excuse my language, I just grabbed him.
Oh my
I
God!
was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
7-7. Holy cow.
My goodness!
What? Oh my God.
Rattle!
Denny's poked, their heads just sank.
Yeah, but you know what? I think now, it depends. Let's see which team reacts how. There's going to be a team that says, "Hey, stop effing around. Let's go." Dry break. That could be a momentum killer. It could be something that gives the other team momentum. It's really tough to come off a Dutch shot. I mean, Kenneth is still showing some body English on that missed shot. He's still kind of shaking his head. It's so easier said than done. Gotta shake it off. Easier said than done. You cannot bring that negative energy into a fresh rack, fresh canvas, fresh situation. Oh my gosh. Rebecca, right? Heart monitors on the commentators. Okay.
Still a little negative energy going on.
Right.
Pope just made a shot, but he's just.
Yeah. They're mumbling. Hat's kind of tipped
Yeah,
up.
you know what he's talking about right now.
Yeah,
we
he's talking
should have
about
won. We
that
should
should
have
have been
won.
game over.
The game is still going. We got to drop it. I know it's hard sometimes.
Yeah.
You thought you had it, you didn't, but you still have opportunity to make up for it. So keep your head up.
Yeah. You got to
Always
look at
keep
this as a race to 2. Oh, we got to change the scoreboard. We are now racing to 2. I'm sorry, racing to 9. Excuse me. Okay, Kenneth goes for the combo. Good idea. I'm just going to go ahead and pump it to what? 10, 11?
29.
20? I don't have that many clicks in me. We'll go with 11.
Okay. The hustle might be on. I offered them.
Yeah, right?
If the final score is 29-27, I offered $1,000 for each of the players.
Meanwhile, the drama says they're all in cahoots. They want to all win.
I don't know.
They want to
Maybe.
win money off of
Maybe.
Tony. Oh, that would be another 30 for 30 episode I'd watch. Friday Fight Night, 30 for 30. When they were hustling Tony. You know, they all had we thought they were on a bathroom break. they had a back deal, like a backroom handshake deal.
29-27 cost me $4,000.
Okay, he just called 2-ball side pocket. It's hard to hear from the booth. He did announce. Is he kicking at the 2 or the 5? You gotta watch out for that 8-ball. Oh, he nicked the 9.
Pope, keep your head in it.
Yeah, are these signs of just mental breakdowns here, right? That negative energy, again, easier said than done. But you can absolutely tell Kenneth and Pope are carrying over the what if mindset. We shoulda. They got to snap out of it. Treat this as a fresh race to 2.
Ball in hand.
And now they've got.
They're on stripes. It's interesting. The 11.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just called us safe.
Okay.
Interesting. Ball in hand.
Yeah.
And just placing the ball in front of a hole. Interesting.
This could be one of those things, and we've seen it, where they are, quote unquote, baiting maybe. Like, hey, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and go for that 7? Because you're going to help us out. If they can see the 4, that's an option. Kenneth just took a look. He quickly got up. I think that 12 ball's in the way.
Covering by a half right now. 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left in the game. That's a huge. That's the one I was sweating because I was way down, and now they've tracked them. Anyway, here we go.
Hate to see them put scrub time in. Oh, look at the shot by Kenneth.
And I'll tell you what, the 11-7 combo is very doable here.
With
if you
that
wanted to take the
6 ball?
you want to
Great
take
call.
if you want to take the 6, 11-7. That's 11-7 are close enough. 7's close enough to a pocket. You can pretty
Great
much
call.
let her fly.
And this would be the time to do it, right?
I don't know. I don't know necessarily like this angle. I like getting a little
maybe use the
straighter in
5 to
because
get
I want the
straight?
6 to not move that much. And
Yeah.
from this angle, the 6 might.
Oh, so you want it, because you want to make sure that that thing doesn't sting
I'm gonna
off.
play the 5 ball. I'm gonna roll the 5 in the side, and then I'm gonna get a
Nice.
straighter angle in on this where I can hit
Seamless,
6 full into the 11. So the 6, when it hits full in the 11, is not gonna travel anywhere.
Nice.
It's gonna stay around in that. The 11's gonna cut the 7, and the 11's gonna move though.
Yeah.
So if you take the combo here, now you're cutting the 6 backwards, and you might miss your spot, and the 6 ball
Sure.
travels over and sits in the middle of the table.
Andrew Dake chiming in from Vegas. How you shooting out there, dude?
Timeout from Pope and Kenneth.
Yeah.
Maybe to
Talking about-
resettle their demeanor too.
Good point, right?
Pope was really frustrated over
Yeah,
the last
and a
4
minute
innings.
before that, I was watching Kenneth. You know, he was over on the chair, still shaking his head. I get it, man. The opportunity was there. Rattled a shot that you know you can make 90 times out of 100. But to your point, a timeout. Let's talk back about the table. Let's talk back about the pool game. It might be a good healthy reset. So it looks like this is what they're doing is like, let's get a better angle on that 6. Oh no, he went underneath.
No, you didn't need to do that, Gino.
Oh my.
The plan was the 6-11-7 combo, and the 5 you could
Use
get
it to
dead
get a better
perfect.
angle on that.
Dead perfect. You could have got super 6 ball full on the 11. 6. You could have stopped your cue ball.
Yes,
hit it with
sir.
easy speed. The 11 leaves. The 6 stays there,
Yes,
and
sir.
and then you do that. But
And you don't have too
You
many.
still own the pocket, which is a good thing.
Yep.
You still own the pocket on the 7 with the 11 there.
You got this 4 ball, you know.
Andrew Drake is cooking a steak and veggies, watching Friday Fight Night, preparing for tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Good luck, sir. Get your protein on. Who went to 11?
Oh, what a shot! So he just got back. He got back into position, kind of what we were
There's your
telling.
combo. Yeah.
Little farther away now, little
Sure.
harder to control.
And your
but
4 ball's gone, which is a good insurance
You got
ball.
to play the shot out in your mind like this. You don't just get down and shoot. What am I going to stop the cue ball? Am I going
What's
to go
happening
forward
to
with the
the
cue ball?
6?
What's happening with the 6 and the cue ball?
Right.
And what's the speed? There goes the 6, and the
And-
6 is going to come up in front
And
of
the
the
15 is in
And that's
play.
what I was worried about. That's why I would have came off the 5 and shot that combo because I could have controlled the 6.
Right. You could have been softer. You could have, yeah. So I think Kenneth is going to, he didn't call a pocket. I think he's just trying to take the pocket. But what do you protect? It doesn't protect the pocket, number 1. And you're leaving a cue ball in a spot where you're giving Brandon and Denny options.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they can find their way down table here, if they can make the 11, then they have options to play safes. There's a bunch of different
Right.
safeties with the 12 and the 9 and the 14, how they're positioned. You can come down on the 13 here.
You've got this
And-
kind of wall going on here.
Yes, but you probably have to make your first shot.
Sure.
Brandon's looking at going defense right now. You can go off the 12. No, I don't know. I think that might be hooked by the 6.
Because really, the 11 doesn't protect from much, right? Even the bank on the 6. So you can use the 11 to get the position you want. If not the safety, but maybe the next ball to get to the safety. You might even see a potential where he comes off the 11, using then is at the 13 ball to double wall him. We'll see what he does. Brandon's been doing a really good job this match of looking at all the options, both offensive and defensive. I don't see a bad shot coming out of Brandon right now. Someone tell me tonight?
Maybe the 11. I thought the 11 was the play. I really did.
He did call safe. He is taking one of the kind of wall balls away, but same idea. Get the cue.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, look at that.
That is a great shot by Brandon.
Look at that. Brandon's
as
defensive
far
shots
as
tonight,
the MVP on the defense.
100%.
He's come up
Really
with
thoughtful.
4, 5, 6 game-winning defensive shots, simple but effective, and he got where he wanted to go there for sure.
You know, do we have a little bit of just perfect swerve potential here? Is there just enough gap where you get just the? I mean, that 6 ball's right up against the rail. He's got it. Yeah, he's kicking at this. It looks like. Oof.
Just run the clock out, guys. That's all you got to do. Just run the clock out. Just run the clock out.
Okay, Mike's gone ahead and called the 6 ball. He is looking to kick cut at a 6 ball against the rail.
This is the old one pocket shot.
I mean, valiant effort. There was not much. It's a testament to how good Brandon's safety was. Good, thoughtful safety.
I just need to get. It's 12 seconds. Need the game to end right there. No.
Brandon, I'm sorry, Denny at the table, starting with the 9, which was a great call, with the 6 where it is. Brandon's got options for days. Considering the traffic, I think you do need to go ahead and get that 13 addressed. Great shot.
Covering by a half. It won't update. 12 seconds left.
I think the concern here is Denny too flat to... Oh, look at that. There's your stun out of the way. This is going to... I mean, we just got to have the cue ball travel probably a little bit more than they planned. If they do go for the side pocket, they can go 2, 3 rails to the 11. If they want to go ahead and try to address the 14, they could potentially even look for that. But to the points that were made earlier, Tony, you've talked about make the ball. You know you can't miss. That looks like that's what Brandon's doing. Nothing wrong with this selection. He's looking at 11, 12, 14. We just got to be mindful of the distance between where the 14 is and the 8 ball is. What is the angle and the shot that's left on the 14? And Denny does the right thing. Picks up saying, what's the right angle here? Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a baby draw. He executes it perfectly. I mean, that's what he was pointing at, which is just a micro angle on the 14. And now we've got just a nice, whether you want to stun it, you want to draw it, just got to watch out for that side pocket. Don't do anything crazy. For the 8 ball in the same corner that the 6 hanging at. Drills it.
Oh, they look like they're in rhythm.
They look like they're in rhythm. To get on the hill.
And another lead change.
And another
That's
drills it.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Nice
Holy
out.
drama.
What an out.
What an out. Showed composure. Good safety when it called for it.
And once again, going back to a little of the negativity that kind of built up on their sideline over here in between
100%.
shots with Pope and Kenneth.
Yeah.
Got to keep your emotions under control. Easier said than done. Easier
absolutely.
easy to talk about it up here.
But what emotions can do to speed, to your looks, to your angle. Not scientific, but we all know as pool players, it does make an impact. And now, I mean, the body English is more pronounced. You know what I like though? I'm
Is
reading
this the
Kenneth right
first
now.
break and run? Are you reading Kenneth?
Kenneth is saying, "Hey, dude, let's go. You know, let's do this." I kind of like what again. I can't read lips. I can't hear what they're saying, but I like what
This could be
what
break and
Kenneth
run
just
for the
did.
set right here.
This is the uppercut potential.
13 on the side. It's going in. Denny gives it a body English,
Uh-huh.
and it's in the hole.
He uses some body English to get that. 13
All right,
in.
they're at the table. They control their own destiny. They run out here. They advance to the final 8.
Oh my goodness, we got
First chance for them to try to win the set. Kenneth and Pope
had some chances.
had a chance to win the set.
Absolutely. Singles 9 a.m. Andrew. All right then, let's go. Let's go, dude. Get some good rest. Go cook your steak, and then go cook the opponents, dude. That 10 is just a little flat to get out for that 15, but we have a potential to stop shot on that 10, so that way you can help address potentially the what is that, the 12 in the bottom left corner potentially, if it's too flat for his liking. But he's looking at his options.
Oh, I like this. Drag, draw it down for the 14. But the 8's in a tough spot. Bump the 4. There you
Nothing
go.
wrong with that. I'm good, Katie. Thank you so much. Actually, now we've got this great angle that Brandon left Denny to get natural on the 15. Oh, that was a lot of juice. That was a lot of
The
speed.
8 ball's tied up now. They have an opportunity here, though. To go after the 8 if they want to. If they want
Sure.
to disturb that, the 14 ball they can take down into the corner pocket.
Yeah, and they can see enough of that cue ball. Yeah, Brandon can see enough of that cue ball if he wants to, get any part of that cue ball from an English perspective. No, I don't know. Brandon's just mapping out his pattern. I thought he was calling a strange pocket, but he's just mapping out a pattern. Looks like he is looking at that 14, but he's actually opting for the side pocket. Slow roll. Does he hit the window for the 12? Looks like it, yeah. Hits the window for the 12. I mean, the golden spot, I think, is this region here, where you've got 15 and options on the 11.
Whoa!
Love it.
Half point.
Half point.
I covered by a half point. Sorry, guys. I
Hey.
was sweating this little basketball game here.
Covering's covering. All right, we've got
6-teamer coming in, dude.
bro.
6-teamer. Beautiful.
All right, we've got an opportunity here to simply just draw or stun a rail to get to the short side of the 11. You want to get on this very specific side of the 11 to break out the 8.
Wow, they are really, really trying to dissect this rack
Yeah.
right now. And if they can get on this, this is for the win now. This is to advance. This
You've
is
got
to
just
close the
enough-
match.
Right, just enough angle to get the cue ball going this way.
Get on and keep your angle on the 11 for the corner, and then use it to break the 8 out, and you have a shot to
Yes,
win
sir.
this match.
It's there. It's not easy. It's definitely not a gimme. To your point, they're getting very technical. We're talking about very precise position play. He's hitting top side of the. Oh wait. Oh, I think
I don't know. What does this do?
I don't know. Were they?
I know, but oh, they're banking the 8. Okay, I got it. They're going to run into the 4 ball here, and then use the 4 as a stop,
Oh,
make the 11, and bank
interesting.
the 8 for the cash.
Interesting.
Oh, and he missed it. He missed it.
Okay.
Brandon puts his fist out right away.
No,
A positive
Saying,
reinforcement.
hey, we followed the plan. Sometimes they don't go in. Yeah, good point. I mean, there is a very big difference in
the demeanor.
Yeah, great point. The demeanor, exactly. Great word. Brandon's fist pumping after a miss because, hey, guess what? We called out a plan and we executed on it, and it was a tough ask to get that 11 by that 3.
playing here? He's shooting the 7, maybe drawing it onto the 1. Okay.
Okay.
He's moving out a troubled ball. I don't mind it, and he's got him pretty much tied up here.
Is that bank back here still? Is that open?
I don't think so, Gino. I don't think so, because he's got to cut the 11 a little bit. I don't know if he can even see enough of the 11 to do that. And then I think the 8. It's close for sure. I think all the pressure is on Pope and Kenneth right now. It just feels like all the pressure, no matter what happens on this shot. You know, I just saw Pope again. He just kind of gave out that disgruntled little bit of a look there. Oh, what a shot! Oh my
goodness, great outcome.
A lot of safeties coming, I think.
We're going probably extra innings on this particular rack for sure, but great hit, good outcome. Pocketed the solid that was kind of blocking that pocket if you're Brandon and Denny. And now, Kenneth at the table, calls the 6. Is there enough angle? Is there an angle on the 7 where Mike's looking at doing something about that one? Or is he, he's just calling safety. I like this call. Nicking off the 5, duck behind the 8-1. Nice shot, Pope. Look at that speed. Look at that speed.
Yeah, Denny. I think Denny's just going to tie up the 8. That's what he was looking at.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think that's exactly what he was looking at. At least as an option.
I might it's already in a tough spot. I might think about starting to pocket the solids. I might shoot the 4 ball in the hole here just to take another option away.
As far as breakout on the 1 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you going hard left English into the rail first and going back into the 11?
It's
risky.
I see what it's not really risky. You don't really have any risk anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you could separate the 11-1 and not have any future with it. I like where it is right now. The 1's on the rail, the 11's off the rail a little bit.
Right.
And
you don't want to cut off thin off the 11 and bounce it out of the way and clear the 1.
He's just going to nudge the 8 up on here. Okay. Right. Tangled it up a little bit more.
Yeah, just bringing complexity.
I don't mind that at all.
Yep.
Don't mind it at all. Make them just keep working, using their brain. But at what point does solids go for a breakout here?
You've got ball in hand. You got this 4 ball potentially on this top left corner here with the right angle, splashing into that cluster. So there's potential there. You've got a bunch of insurance balls. You've got the 2 ball 7 in case things get weird. I'm always going for the breakout. If I keep just dinking balls around, I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish. What's the ROI?
I have ball in hand right now. I mean, I create the best possible angle I have.
What's your breakout? Is it a straight, like a forward shot?
I like shooting the 4 ball. No. I like shooting this 4 ball. I like shooting this 4 ball all day. Put the cue ball right here. Put the cue ball right here. 4 ball. No, and drawing this heavy into here with a lot of speed. I got the 2 ball.
Gotcha.
I got the 7 ball.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of. I just don't see myself getting hooked, and it's pretty safe, right? I'm coming in from the backside. I'm colliding into the 1 or the 11, and I'm separating them.
What's up, Winfield?
So he's calling safe, and he's taking a soldier off.
Okay, yeah, he just took a
He's
soldier
doing
off.
I love the 4 ball was perfect there for a breakout.
And now the soldier could have been an insurance ball in case that breakout gets weird. Right?
No, I think Brandon's shooting the 4 ball in. I love it. Oh no, I missed it.
Yeah, but the idea.
It kind of shows what. But the one thing it does, it shows their cards right now.
The decision.
They were gonna take a soldier off. You guys just took a soldier off. We're gonna take one off.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna give you a ball in hand.
Yeah.
And what are they gonna keep ducking here?
Right.
You saw what Brandon's gonna do. He was gonna make their ball. So going forward,
right.
You know their strategy now. So
you better do something with the balls you do have left, because otherwise your opponents are gonna start nicking things off and taking things off the table
and bringing you down to that 1, 11, 8. I mean that.
And even though that 4 didn't pocket, it did make the breakout a little bit more complex.
Way more complex. They could shoot the 4 now and give themselves an angle for the follow, but the draw is gone now.
Yeah.
The draw shot.
Are you looking at maybe cue ball? Sorry, more against the rail, drawing back this way?
No, I would go
Forward?
I would go forward with the 4, but I don't even like that right now. It's too
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
It's too flat. I think I'm using the 2 ball now. I like this breakout probably right here, cue ball, 2 ball here, and just coming in here to gangbusters with the cue ball into this and breaking them up.
But it looks like this is what Mike's going for, is the breakout right now. Follow shot. Oh no.
He's
that
playing.
was an
So
intentional.
he's maneuvering. I like it. I
Yeah.
like what he did there. I really do. He's setting up his 4 ball for a real easy breakout. The 11 is totally trapped right now.
Yeah.
Tell you what, now I might push the 8 into the 1 and move the 11 in front of the pocket here and get my just like that.
Look at that.
But a little
call.
harder, little harder,
Just
little
to
harder.
actually get in front of the pocket, but great look by Denny. Hey, when a player out there can pull off a Tony Piazza suggestion, that's good thinking.
Well, he did. He might not even have made the corner accessible for the 4 ball now. He might have took the pocket. I mean, I'm looking down at it. He might have like a half a pocket. But now the breakout, the energy transfer from the 4 to the 1 is now, it doesn't have that same
It's
energy.
a little killed, yeah.
It's right next to it,
Right.
and you're looking at double kiss possibilities. I might shoot the 2 ball underneath the 4 here and keep moving the ball down. I want a ball down underneath here, right here. And then that'll be my next breakout.
Right here.
I would love to put the 2 ball, anywhere like right in there. And at the same time, maybe even hiding it. So putting the cue ball to the side rail, moving the 2 ball down below the 4.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking at this 2 in the side and then hitting that 8 to get that 11 in? Is that
I don't know if the 11 goes in.
because it's the angle that it's at?
Yeah, well, it's
with
sitting
the 1?
it's sitting off onto the rail,
Yeah.
so it's going
It's
into the
gonna
rail.
kind
I
of just
think it
back and-
rattles in
yeah,
the hole,
back and
actually.
forth. Yeah. Oh, we got the brain trust. We got Winfield chiming in. We got Amo chiming in. Push another ball down by the corner and by the 11 for a breakout.
I mean, I like
yeah.
I like using the angle on the 2. So here we go. More chess. Is he
Is he killing a ball? No.
okay? He leaves it on the
Oh,
table.
he hooks. Okay.
So they just showed their cards. So if you're Brandon, he's going to make the 5 or the 2.
Yeah.
He can't make the 2, so he's going to pocket the 5.
Yeah.
He's going to pocket the 5 ball. Absolutely.
Yeah. No hesitation. No hesitation.
There goes the 5. Ball in hand. They didn't shoot the 4 last time. They're not going to shoot it this time. They
Right.
had an opportunity, right? So
The cards were
they're
showing, like
running
you
out of
said.
soldiers.
That's right. Yeah. Oh.
I thought the best opportunity they passed on it was the 4 ball, driving the 4 into the bottom right hand corner using draw, coming into it.
And then coming
It was
off
about
the
5
rail,
or
like you
6
were
innings
saying.
ago.
Yeah.
I thought they
where it was
passed.
coming off this way
Yes.
when the cluster was more up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now the clusters got closer to the pocket.
Yeah.
And the 11, if they go for the breakout, I'm telling you, I think it's gonna hang with
Yeah,
the way
it's-
it's sitting. If the
It's
1
gonna kinda
goes
go
straight
back
into
and
it,
forth and rattle.
you know what they're gonna do, Pope. They just showed you. So
Right.
whatever you're thinking about, and you're gonna put the 2 ball in a spot. The only way you can put it in a spot where they can't do that to you is if you drop the 2 below the 4 and put the cue ball up on the and put the cue ball this way. Yes.
So 2 ball this way.
Yep. And then the cue ball that way. So what I'm saying is if Pope doesn't disturb these balls and just kind of lags it into position,
Looks
but
like he's
doesn't-
trying to draw his way to the positions you're talking about. Is that?
it looks like he's going to bank it.
Yeah.
But,
Bank and then draw back to the position you were talking about.
okay. So they're going to make the 2. I'm pretty sure they'll bank it down table again. Denny, you just saw what your partner did and it was working. I don't know. I don't
Is
want
he
to touch
pocket-
this.
is he
I don't want to
pocketing the
touch this.
4?
I don't want to touch this. Okay.
Okay.
He could so that
That
they
4
could have used
the
the
4
4
went
the whole
in.
time
The 4 could go.
for a breakout.
Oh my gosh. The 4 could go the whole time.
The drama, dude. This
Yeah.
is- wow.
And of all people to utilize the 4 was Denny and Brandon. With Denny with that shot.
Wow, what are they doing here? What's the plan?
Now this is now.
What is the plan
I
here?
think this is he's going to try to go for the splash.
No.
Yeah.
This is where he chose to do it?
Yeah.
This is where he chose to do it.
Oh,
Now they're in trouble.
oh goodness.
I mean,
And that eight
all
ball's
the
gonna be
solids on the
separated.
table. All the soldiers are gone. This is definitely in favor of the 11 and the stripes and Denny and Brandon. They've worked it. They've worked their way to this spot. And Mike Pope is again pretty disgusted.
So are you carrying on? No, that eight ball's flying.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
they haven't even gone to see if the one's frozen. I'm making sure that
I did see. I saw Denny come by and then call. I don't know what the call was, whether it was frozen or not.
5 for 5.
Oh.
One game left, and in the other game, I'm up 16 points with 6 minutes left. Last game, I got the Lakes.
The Lakes.
Dude, the one game covered by a half.
Unbelievable. All right.
Here we go. And he takes an intentional foul.
Oh,
Wow.
Interesting.
Now they're on the defense taking fouls. Now I got ball in hand. I'm going to go right behind the 11. I'm going to shoot the one up the rail. Game's over.
You're going to
Put the cue ball right there.
Yep,
I'm
dink
going to
this.
shoot the one up halfway past
whatever.
the side pocket
Yep.
and hook him, and the game's over.
and now you've got this 11 natural blocker.
I played chess to get checkmate right here. Oh no, he doesn't even see it. He put oh my God, Gino, the game's over. You put the cue ball right here, and you shoot the 11 and shoot the one up, and the 11 stays there in the cue ball. Okay,
Okay.
that's a good shot.
Yeah, I mean the 11 can come in from all sorts of angles at this
Wow.
point
You're just sitting there if you're Pope and Kenneth. What did we do here with all of our solids?
now. We had 5-6 soldiers on the field, and here we are now.
Here
We had 5-6 soldiers to
Here
deal
we
with the
are,
one ball
and they're about to checkmate us with the pawn.
for the win.
Oh, he's gonna. This doesn't work here.
He's going to try to hide the 8.
No,
Is
you
that what he's
can't.
doing?
It's double kiss. Oh, what he did! What a shot!
Ball in hand. Oh wait,
The one was
the
frozen.
one was frozen. Ball in hand.
Look at Denny. It's pretty quick here. Didn't even look at it. Okay.
Okay, for the win. For the win. Oh my gosh. Went into overtime as many had predicted.
Brandon, Denny, looking to go to the final
Denny.
8 right here. Big shot.
Oh, let me get rid of
Big
this.
shot for
Excuse
Brandon.
the
I wonder if
lines.
Brandon's had a shot this big lately. Just pump it in, kid.
Just don't hit it fat. Oh my gosh, rattles it.
If
Okay.
the one, they got to check and see if the one's frozen.
Yeah. Are they?
Because if it's not, they're going to hide him.
Brandon's going in and checked. The call was
Still frozen.
still frozen, but I think you still have the opportunity to nick.
So
Oh,
there
wait.
is a Nick shot here. Nick rail, and then bump the one into the traffic. But it's really hard.
Oh, I think he's going for a bank.
Uh-oh, that doesn't bank.
Hey, look at
It's
the way he's
frozen.
stroking.
That doesn't bank. It doesn't bank.
Oh my.
Oh, no.
And for
Oh,
the win, Denny
there.
looking to pocket a hanging 8 ball for the win. Oh my goodness. Denny and Brandon.
Brandon and Denny.
Congratulations.
What a last rack they played.
They really turned on the strategic game. Mike and Kenneth obviously disappointed, but what a great fight. We went overtime, multiple lead changes. Holy moly. Someone had to walk out as a winner. Someone had to walk out as a loser.
All good friends. We got one ecstatic and the other not so happy.
Yeah.
I feel for them. They had it. They had it in their grasp in their hands,
They had it.
and they just
There was a point where before overtime, it was game over.
yeah.
Tony, my gosh, we got our money's worth today.
We sure did. One match, and it felt like we commentated 3 of them.
Seriously, holy moly.
And then Greg just sets up a shot. He was showing him to shoot the solid off the stripe. That's what he was showing him there, I think.
Oh, was that what he was setting up on this corner? Yeah. Greg Romero dropping knowledge. Let's see what he's setting up here. We get a little bonus footage.
Guys, join us next week. We got 2 matches. Eugene and Adam King on the mic. I'm going to be in
Can't
Las
wait.
Vegas trying to go for the 3-peat.
Good luck with
Thank
that, Tony.
you, everybody. Make sure you go over to YouTube and subscribe as a subscriber to our PIAZZA'S live page at PIAZZA'S Live 1770. Subscribe. We get to 1,000 subscribers and we can do some special things. What a match we just watched.
And we've got the winners
Congratulations.
in the booth. Brandon, Denny, congratulations.
Congratulations, you guys played great down the
Shooting
stretch.
great, good
Brandon,
decisions, good safeties.
great safeties in
Great
that
safeties,
match.
Brandon. Yeah.
Brandon's actually looking for
Pumping
a
in the 8-ball.
470 or lower for the 1,000 tomorrow. If anyone's out there,
All right, there's a bunch of
470
people
or
out there.
lower.
470 or lower. You heard it.
Using the
For the
platform to pitch. I love it.
You just got to watch him play. He's pretty stout. He's pretty.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They're pretty happy guys.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Yeah,
Final eight. Final eight.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Final eight.
Congrats,
Final eight.
bro.
Hey, thanks for the practice yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Dude, heck
Final
yeah,
eight,
buddy.
guys.
Yeah.
Brandon and Denny going to the final eight. Waiting on the winner of Mike and Jamal
Oof.
and that match.
My
I'm not quite
goodness.
sure who they're playing.
We got some bangers. Holy moly.
What a match. What a
Yeah.
match. Eugene, as always, what a pleasure it is.
Likewise, Tony. Appreciate
Pleasure
the
being in the booth with
opportunity.
you. I'll be in Vegas listening to you guys next Friday night from my phone. You and Adam King, take it away.
Love
and
it.
I can't wait.
And good luck to you and the team.
Thank you
We've
very
got
much.
you, Chisholm, Larry Romero. Who else we got there going?
Palm.
Palm.
Who's
Oh
still in
my
this tournament.
goodness.
Palm Rye and James Beckmeyer going for the three-peat.
Yeah, this is not about the money. It's not about the
Definitely
plaque.
isn't about the money.
It's the it's the dynasty.
Yeah. Little three-peat action.
Love it.
Bring it back to Colorado.
Good luck with that, Tony.
Appreciate it.
Thank you as always.
Feel good about it.
And
you
thank
guys
you
have
all.
a great night. Yeah, thank you very much. We're going to tune off here. You guys have a great night. Be safe. We'll see you next Friday.